Everyone, quick, get your poses up.
We are. Oh, and it's kind of doing a little thing. Oh, it's called Unnamed Pathfinder Campaign. Let me say.
Oh god, I'm gonna fall. Oh no, I'm
The
gonna fall.
Wacko's return. Alright. I think there we go.
Are we live?
We are.
That's crazy! Welcome everyone to the Wacko faction, starring Greg Somerville as the DM, Daniel as some Scottish guy, Johanna as 3 feet tall, and Hayden as always late. Or always like an hour early. There's no in between.
Yeah, I can do. I can do both.
Early. Both at the same time.
Yes.
Dude, that's fucking crazy. And I'm going to pop a sneaky pill to some crazy drugs, and now we're ready to play Dungeons and Dragons. So, Hayden, what happened last session?
You don't mean the Pathfinder session, presumably. So I'll say last session was the fight with the fire dude. Was that really?
Yes.
That's crazy. That feels like it was 1,000 years ago. All right, yeah. So we went on the orders of on the orders of a certain rodent superhero, vigilante character. We went to protect this preacher from Nightcap, another vigilante. Things go kind of crazy. I blow up Nightcap, kind of. He goes down. Big guy. The priest turns into a big fella and starts just like blowing things up.
He's crazy. Crossbowing a lot.
He's got a crossbow. I don't even know how he got that. Because he wasn't holding it before he turned into the big demon.
No. He was holding like an oversized crossbow. I just forgot to mention it.
And I think we beat him. I'll be honest. I think we did.
You did relatively easily, because that's how it goes. And that is where we left off, where you guys felled the mighty creature. Actually, Nightcap did get in the final hit, so technically it was Nightcap who felled the mighty creature.
No.
But you guys fade from black into this burning hellscape. The entire sort of cathedral and square surrounding it, and like the blocks of houses around. All of you were there for this session, right?
We
were,
session. Yeah.
Yes, you were.
Yeah.
But so everything is burning, and Ratman says, "Who's with you?" Looks at you guys and goes, "All right, guys, I need to go and heal these folks. You make sure that nothing goes unnoticed, okay?"
Okay.
Are you mocking me?
No.
There are people dying right now.
What? Go on. Save them.
And you see he starts like throwing grenades at people, but the grenades instead of just exploding and murdering them, they explode in this like glistening green liquid.
1 in 3 does blow someone up.
Yes, which seems to like go into the wounds and start like folding them, melding them. I don't know what I'm saying. It's like a healing word basically. But he goes around and starts doing that to like. There's a lot of dead people which he isn't reviving, but there's also a lot of people who are sort of on the outskirts of the explosion or partially protected by cover, and they are wounded but not dead, and he's sort of helping them out as he run around. Suddenly, though, over the sound of the flame and the screams of agony, you hear a shot ring out behind you all. You all watch as Lucindor, your good old goblin friend, drops to his knees, and you look over at him and you see a gaping hole where his face was about 10 seconds ago, and falls to the ground. Hayden?
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, you look to see where the shot came from, and Nightcap is standing there, right? He reaches up to sort of like the hood and mask combo he's got going. Pull his hood back, pull his mask down, and you see something of a familiar face. Howdy, y'all. I know that was a bit shocking, but I promise I can explain. And yeah, basically, so I've been sort of doing like fighting stuff here. Your buddy here, he's not who you think he was. I promise.
You look over to where Lucindo's corpse was, and you now see instead of the. How tall was your goblin? 3 feet, 4 feet?
I think it says 4'1", I swear, on his.
The goblin detective that you met. Now there lies about a fully humanoid-sized cat. Looking figure.
No one ever waved a hand above him at any point. No one ever thought to.
He can change shape. He can't. It's not just the disguise self spell. He can alter self. But anyway, a full-size cat, a Rakshasa to be exact, with still the hole in his head, but not Lucindor, or at least not the Lucindor you knew.
What?
Yeah, so I don't know how long he's been doing that, but you know him. You recognize him. Hell, you probably do specifically. A while ago, our buddy Vincent, he turned into that guy, teleported you away. It was a whole nightmare, whole situation. Anyways, I got sort of like some readings that he was back. And I figured I should get him now while he's hurt. It worked, clearly. That was a one tap. That was pretty impressive, I think. He didn't even get to shoot back. But yeah, here we are. I don't know. I'm not Cap. Nice to meet you.
Ratman runs back around and goes, oh no, what happened? Oh, who died? And you see a single tear roll down his under his mask and down his cheek as he looks up at you, Henry.
What does his mask look like? Is it a Batman mask but with rat ears?
It's Batman, but yes, exactly.
Okay, yeah.
And a bit more fantasy, like it's a bit more like a cowl than like a metallic mask, but it's pretty similar. Oh my god, if that's not Henry Altumble Sinar Jr.
Yeah, hi Gwen.
Hey. Oh, you remember my name? That's
I think I
convenient.
gave it to you.
Wait a minute. Why are you wearing Nightcap's outfit?
Cosplay.
Huh. For someone with a secret identity, you're not very good at keeping it secret.
Yeah, I figured it'd been too long. I mean, who am I keeping a secret identity for at this point,
That's true. You see, like, a fireball from a catapult sort of fly over your heads as the city is sort of being bombarded every once in a while, and off in the distance, as, like, a neighborhood gets leveled. It's just usual stuff in Waterdeep nowadays. So, where's Lou?
He had to go, attend to business. He's busy.
He was a shape changer. I was right.
Oh, damn. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's this Rakshasa right here. We've known him. You wouldn't remember, probably. That was probably before your whole situation. But
yes.
But yeah. Anyways, we've met him before. It's the whole thing.
Okay. And he's dead.
Yeah, he didn't even get to roll. He didn't even get to roll death save. So I don't even know how that happened. But I got him real good.
Did a lot of damage.
A lot of damage.
Mm-hmm. So is he like gone? Is there loosened or kidnapped in the basement? Like trench wars, or what's
Yeah,
going
hell,
on here?
hell if I know, right? He might be out there, but he hasn't been, at
Okay.
least since he got here.
You're a smart one, Henry. It's nice to have you back. And he pats you on the shoulder, though he has to go quite far up because he's a halfling.
I just thought he was a
good.
child, to be honest. I forgot he was a halfling.
Yeah. Well, when I was a child, I was like
Really
2 feet tall. It
small.
was terrifying. Yeah. Anyway,
A quarter
I'm
of
gonna
an
go
human.
off and fight crime or whatever I do. It's and you look over and you see the sun is starting to rise. It's your meeting with the Open Lord in a few hours. Don't hinder it. It took me a lot of favors to get you that meeting. Okay, so you better be there, bitches.
Well. Well.
All right, good chat. Everything okay, Hell? You've been very silent. Is this all a bit too much? He puts a hand on Hell's shoulder.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, guys. And he flies up, and his cape lets out, and he starts gliding away, like in the Batman Arkham games. Daniel.
I'm gonna look at the what is it? Vincent's body.
Rakshasa.
Lucha.
No.
Rakshasa.
The yes. Lou's body. Are you looking for anything in particular, or are you just staring at his body?
I'm like just searching his. I'm losing
Okay,
him.
roll me an investigation check, please.
Investigation. Click. 18.
18. So you find.
Are you going to read through my
everything.
actual inventory?
Yeah. No, I'm not going to read through it. I'm just going to say you find everything that was in his inventory, including but not limited to a dagger, a sheet with eye holes cut in it.
I don't know.
Hempen rope
That
of
thing has
50
3
feet.
holes in it now, at least.
That's true.
Because he was wearing it.
And magnifying glass and other things.
There's
How much is
a
spellbook worth?
spellbook is completely useless for you.
Where did I find out?
Yes.
Yeah, but like I could sell on. But I don't know.
It says
how
it
much.
costs 50.
Yeah, but the spells within it would make it worth a good bit more. Because it has like chain lightning and dominate person.
Oh yeah, I'm
which are,
taking
like,
that. Yep.
not weak spells whatsoever. And Fireball. I mean, Fireball's always handy.
Wait, can anyone in the group use this?
No.
No.
Put it. But
But
I mean, you
I
killed
thought-
him, so would you like it, Henry?
Nah, you can
Or
keep
who
it.
wants this? I would like this, but if anyone wants it.
I'll have it. Hi, I'm back, by the way.
Okay, I'll keep this. But sorry, but yeah, finders keepers.
You know, that reminds me. You guys need to be paid. Considering I've spent all your money that you made from that heist you did a few years back. So here's 100 gold pieces each. Spend it wisely, okay? Thanks for your service. See you again. You can all add 100 gold pieces to your inventory.
This is going to sound crazy, but Henry just still was carrying 430, so he'll be okay. But he is taking that money.
Okay. he shot Lou and did all that combat with like massive piles of
Yes.
money in his pockets. He's the stealthiest.
Get
Yes.
that for me.
Oh yes. What's
Fun.
what's wrong with the foundry?
I don't know. I think I figured it out. It's just, I don't know, web browser shit that's not working.
Classic
Classic.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
web browsers. What would you guys do if I turned all the measurements into metric?
I don't know what I don't know I don't know which is which, like which measurement is which.
Long story.
What?
Huh?
Like, I don't know if centimeters is like metric or imperial.
It's
That's crazy, man.
metric.
How is that even possible?
It's not. But I
Wait,
just turned it all into metric, you guys. Congrats.
Oh god, isn't
The
metric
metric
like
is-
horrible for D&D? Because it makes everything just have
Ah.
too long of range.
Oh no, not like that. Not on distance, just on
Oh,
object
oh,
weight.
oh, that's chill then, yeah. I just know
So,
in the books they never standardize the or they never
Yeah.
actually use an adjustment. They just say like, oh, is that 5 feet?
Yeah,
It is 5 meters now though.
They do? That's
yeah,
horrible.
in like European prints of the books. It's terrible. Because
5
otherwise
feet
it would be like
is like a meter.
yeah, exactly. Otherwise it would be like 1.83 meters or something. And they're like, let's not do that. Let's just ruin the
Yeah.
whole thing.
I feel like it would be closer if they just made it. Anyway, so in the amount of time between you guys shooting Lucinda and meeting the Open Lord, is there anything you'd like to get up to? Any supplies you'd like to buy? Just anything you'd like to do, or are you just gonna do some general downtime? Daniel's in here, so you should probably wait.
Yeah,
but
Nightcap's got nothing
you
to
can-
do. My inventory's all
Who?
good.
I only know Henry
Henry
Altumble
Altumble
Jr.
who can now cast
That's
minor
crazy.
illusion.
Guys, Johanna's in the foundry. We did it! Woohoo!
I can now cast minor illusion and teleport.
Oh god. Two equally annoying spells. Well, actually, no. Teleport is considerably worse than minor illusion.
It's not real teleport. It's a misty step, but dark.
Alright.
And it's one of the dim light or darkness spells, so all you have to do is make a fight be under fluorescent lighting, and all of a sudden half my abilities just don't happen.
There is a fluorescent light following you guys around everywhere now. Also, I set up, if I just go to the blank grid here really quickly while we're waiting for whatever the fuck Daniel's up to. Oh, Daniel's back. Hey,
I'm back,
welcome
brother.
back, man. But also, I've turns out there's a module for drag distance, so now we have drag distance again. And now you guys can know.
Oh,
wait,
nice.
the game's paused. Oh, also there's blood.
No.
I got blood as well. So now there's blood trails.
Wonderful.
Oh, sorry, Hayden. None of your characters are in. I'll pull,
No, I'm up in the corner.
I'll
I just can't
pull
control
alt.
me, right? Or no, that's not me. That's
That's Nakari. Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong, Henry. Oh wait, they're
no,
both
this is
wrong,
the right Henry. This is the
well.
right Henry.
Oh yeah, it's the token's wrong. So you can do that, and then when you're in combat, it tells you. Well, actually, even if you're out of combat, if you just pull it for long enough, it tells you how much you can move without dashing. And then yellow is dash, and then red is you can't move there at all. So it's that crazy shit. But yeah, it's just it'll make things a little easier, and stuff, and also. Oh yeah, it also tells you your maximum movement speed for turns, and you can calculate it. It's handy. It's a handy little thing. Also, blood. As some of you bleeding characters might have noticed, you guys have blood trails behind you. Anyway,
Guys,
back
this is my
to the
actual
thing.
running distance in a turn.
Yes, that's why it's red, because it is your running distance. So back to Waterdeep. Daniel, do you have anything you'd like to do between now and meeting Leyrol Silverhand? Any shopping? Any fun carousing? A spa day? Yes, Daniel.
Sell the dragon stuff.
What dragon stuff?
Remember when we fought the dragon? Well, dragon, but
Like
actual
300
dragon.
years
Yeah,
ago?
the lizard. The lizard from the Shadowfell, the big lizard that you guys are convinced is a dragon. If you'd like to do that in those hours, and if anyone would like to help him out, you can roll me persuasion checks to go around town and try and sell the exotic. The DC would be a bit higher than usual because it is currently wartime and there's less demand for exotic goods, but you might still be able to find a benefactor.
Could it be
But
intimidation?
that would be no.
I could try to sell them, and if you help
Yes,
me
please.
and everything, then yeah.
Well, technically, if you're helping her, I'm going to ask you to roll a persuasion check rather than giving her advantage. But that'll be your sort of action for the next 3 hours. Nightcap or Henry, if you want to help out with that, you can, or you can do something else, or you can just chill.
I'll assist, I suppose, right? No reason not to.
All right, so 3 persuasion checks. Highest one is the one that actually goes through.
Well, it's not going to be me, hopefully.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Not. Jesus. Hell tracks down some of her old contacts. Is your background criminal?
I think so. I don't know. I can't remember.
I seem to remember it being
Oh no,
criminal.
it was, I think it's charlatan.
Circus
Yeah.
performer.
'Cause-
Charlatan.
But I mean,
Yes.
Hell did criminal stuff
Mm-hmm.
ish.
You find a contact from back in the day, and they find a contact for you, and you manage over the course of the 3 hours to. So, what items did you guys exactly loot? Because I hope you'll forgive me, but I didn't keep exact track of what they were.
I got the vial of acid, 2.5.
Mhm.
That's the amount. The pristine Behir scales, with 17 of. The lightning
Oh my
gland.
God.
and The lightning gland from the Behir.
Okay, I'd say overall,
also
that
has
stuff-
7 teeth, if that helps.
7 teeth. Yeah, I'd say overall that guys would get you about 320 gold pieces altogether as you sell it exotically. I mean, that is because of the 25 was like the DC to get like a proper price. If you guys would have surpassed 20, it would have been like half that. If you guys would have only surpassed 15, it would have been like very little. But hell got a good roll. So you guys can, if you want to just do it 3 ways, you can.
Do we get some to Whimsy as well?
Well, yeah, you could always do 320 divided by 4 is 80.
Mental math.
So an extra 80 gold pieces each.
Nice.
I'll put Whimsy's in. Whimsy is now... Oh my god. Whimsy has a 7 in dexterity and is 50 kilograms overweight. Jesus Christ, what happened here? I think I'm going to go back to Imperial because I think something messed up a little. We'll just have to survive with Imperial.
No.
Wait, no, that didn't... Did that change anything? No, literally... Oh, wait, no. What's going on here, gang? Give me one moment.
It's a mystery.
Isn't... I'm mystified. Yeah, no, it literally just goes... It doesn't actually convert anything. It just goes, all right, a pound is a kilogram now. That's it.
Yeah,
Why
that's
did it say
D&D.
kilogram?
I'm gonna go grab water. I'll be right back.
Oh my god, Hayden's doing it. He's grabbing water. That's crazy. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do kilograms then, because then it's worthless. Okay. Fika texted me, I've been lied to. Oh no, he put that into Wacko General. Why did he do that? That's hilarious. Anyway, so yes, you managed to find someone to sell the scales to, and you look up into the sky and you hear bing bong, bing bong. The clock hits noon, which means it's time for your meeting with the Open Lord. Are you guys all okay? Well, who knows if Aiden's okay with it, but are you two okay with heading up to the palace, the Castle Waterdeep? Sort of strolling up. I'm sure Hayden is as well, unless he wants to. Huh? Hey?
Go on.
Huh?
What?
No, it's okay. You go first.
Make sure the hero of Neverwinter badges or.
Oh yes, of course. Wait, did you realize Neverwinter's at war with Waterdeep?
I would like to take that off.
That might be a good idea.
You can be like, we're here to take the castle. We're heroes of Neverwinter.
I mean, we can always pretend to be like double agents or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
can always be double agents if you really want to. But anyway, So, heading up to Castle Waterdeep, you guys are greeted by the guards who recognize you. There's not that many groups made up of a yellow and purple tiefling, a Shadar-kai, and a human with a weird cowboy hat. But, you guys fit the memo, and so you're let in. You sort of go up several flights of stairs through narrow cobble halls. Everyone seems to be in a bit of a rush. There's definitely a very tense atmosphere, probably due to the siege and the imminent fall of the city. But you guys, you run up and down a couple flights of stairs, and you finally find yourselves in the massive throne room, which is where the open lord of Waterdeep resides. It's a really long room, armed to the teeth with guards, and you guys, I'm not putting your tokens down because moving you guys around is way too much effort, but you guys slowly but surely make your way up the red carpet and up the stairs, stand on this beautiful turquoise mosaic ground floor thing, and you see stand up on the throne a good bit above you, because you guys are on the mosaic, and she's upstairs and sitting down, not standing on the throne, sitting down on the throne in a long white regal flowing dress, a big sort of tall crown-esque thing. It's not quite a crown because she's not a queen, but it's definitely to denote some sort of authority. Leyrol Silverhand, who previously, at the ends of our Waterdeep Dragon heist arc, found you guys trying to steal all the money from the Waterdeep treasury. So your relationship is dicey, to be best. But she stands up, and you see that she is tall. She is 7 feet tall, still human, but very tall, and she is towering over you guys now with the extended elevation and just her sheer height. You're not sure if that's natural height or she's wearing 1 foot tall high heels or something, but she is tall. They're at the open lord now. But she looks down on you guys and says, "So, you've returned. What brings you back to the world of the living, Wacko faction?"
Oh shit. Sorry, well, I thought that was public. Now, oh.
What did you just do?
Johanna just messaged me. Isn't Nakari wanted? Maybe she doesn't recognize me because of what's going on with the whole.
She forgot.
Yeah.
I mean, we technically died, so
And it was 5 years.
Yeah, there certainly
we'll find
wouldn't be
out.
wanted posters at this point,
yeah, not anymore at least.
because we're dead as hell.
There was a pretty big crime.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you guys reply to that? Hi.
Howdy.
Stop.
She she takes some steps down the stairs and starts approaching you guys. Slowly but surely. She says she's got this sort of, it's this voice that's soft and sort of mannerly and well spoken, but still somehow fills the chamber, this massive chamber. You're not sure whether it's supernatural or she's just that epic, but she's pretty epic. And she walks down the stairs and says, "There's no need to be worried. I come only in friendship. I actually in dire need of your assistance. Every one of you."
Yeah, we could see that.
Yeah.
Yes, as you may have
What's
noticed, our
wrong?
fine city is being besieged by the forces of King Daguld Neverember. Oh, thanks for the mac and cheese. Okay. She says all that. Then goes back to her normal thing. The city will not last longer than the next 4 to 6 months. We've already been under siege for a year. We won't last another.
And you want us to help?
Want you to leave the city. In fact, go the opposite way to where the fighting is happening. All the way to the fortress of Darkhold, headquarters of the Zentarim. Not the Manchunians. They have diverged. He is no longer a member of the Zentarim. He is a part of a group he calls the Eclipse. A sort of new, more radical organization that seeks to remake the world in its image. What image that is, we have not yet discovered, but it doesn't seem good, all things considered. And there's a vast lack of adventurers recently in this land. We
Yeah,
cannot...
That's our bad, sorry.
We cannot spare any forces to go down and try and get the Zentrum of Darkhold to help us militarily ourselves. So I must call upon you to go down there and convince them. You guys are a bit of a 4-person army, so I suspect you'd be able to handle yourselves relatively alright.
Yeah, what makes
And
you think they'll help?
Money, influence. The Zentarim has been, what's the word, diminishing since Manchun created the Eclipse. A lot of its more radical and younger members are flocking Manchun's ranks. Though they are still the biggest mercenary network in Faerun, might not last that long, and if they have a chance to cement their place in power, then, you know, might be able to help. The whole city would be indebted to them. It would be... I mean, you know, there's always a chance they'll say no, but we have to try. I can't leave here. I can't have the people of my city see me fleeing the city as it's under siege. I can't send Commander Blagmar or Commander Trench. They're needed here to protect the city. Neither of them are here. Who did you just nod at?
Oh.
Commander Trench?
Commander Trench, yes. Commander of the Neverwinter Watch. Were you not aware?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's just a lot to say about him.
He was a double agent in Neverwinter for a while for us. He posed as a detective and took down some really corrupt officials. It's the only reason our city's still standing today. He's a hero.
He's a hero.
Bit of an idiot, yes, but he has something there. As she says that, you see walking up the really long,
Like super long
red carpet, and gradually being like saluted by all the soldiers as they walk past. You see Vincent Trench, for one, dressed up in like full battle gear, like full gold, not golden necessarily, but full like steel plate armor, a big helmet on. You can hardly tell it's him, but he's got that doofusy look. And beside him, you see another familiar face, also in armor. He not wearing a helmet, but instead holding it beside him. Floon Blagmar, who you guys rescued in the very second session of what was it? Second? I think so. Second session of Waterdeep Dragon Heist and the entire campaign, who now appears to be a commander of the Waterdeep City Guard. And Laurel looks up and says, "Well, speak of the devil," and Commander Trench and Commander Blagmar sort of flank you guys and both bow at Laurel Silverhand, and they both, like, you know, say, "Your Eminence." She says, "Calm down, everything's okay. I've just made the request of the Wacko faction. By the way, what does that word mean, Wacko? It sounds very exotic.
I don't know. Ask what's his name? The old guy from. Ask that old guy at the Enclave. He told it to me, and I thought it was cool. Kind of ran with it.
Does Henry not remember that Melanor was brutally murdered?
Damn, that was rough. Yeah, I've pushed that out of my mind. Damn, Melanor, that's too bad. But yeah, he was talking Wacko factions. I said that's a good name. We took it.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know what it means. I hope
Well,
something
anyway.
cool.
If you guys go down to Darkhold, try and convince the Zentrim, Waterdeep would be forever indebted to you.
And now
In fact-
is there a number on that debt?
You could be permanent members.
Okay.
Hear that fart? I just farted.
Wonderful.
You could be permanent Master Lords
Is that
and rule
question.
the city beside me.
oh.
Ruling Council of Waterdeep.
That's cool. It's a
no,
little it's side.
The highest position. You'd also get a very nice paycheck.
We don't do this for the money.
Of course not.
At least I don't.
No.
What do you do it for? Love?
For the love of the people.
I do it because I like to punch things.
You would have all the love of the people you'd want. And you, Henry, could punch as much as you want. We have many training places out. You can...
That's funny.
How about this?
So is the goal
Maybe if you don't
to
want to
hold
get
off the
tied
siege,
down.
or
The goal is
take
to not
back?
die,
Okay.
primarily.
Like as the city, you mean? I mean, now is there a chance we managed to take Neverwinter in this? Because I left some stuff at my apartment there, and I quite
You're
liked.
from Neverwinter, are you?
Yeah, we all went to school there, or we all taught at the school there. I went to school there.
Yes, I was aware of that. I didn't realize you had an apartment.
Well, I have. I mean, or I guess it's a cottage. I don't know, my own school campus apartment that they used to pay me for.
Oh, right.
It might not
yes.
be there anymore. They might have ransacked it, but I just left some books. And also I liked that job quite a bit. Are we gonna be taking Neverwinter? Is that the plan, or just sort of holding them off, making them go home?
That is beyond unlikely, our chances of taking Neverwinter, though you could always have a say in that if you'd join the council.
Yeah. All right. Let's do this.
Could also have you, if you didn't want to get tied down as a ball and chain to the city, you could always be our sort of least adventuring guild, sort of people we call on. Force Grey has mostly been decimated. They are our previous adventuring party, who were our top dogs basically in the city, but they all died.
We didn't do that, right?
So, no, wait,
Good.
why would you think that?
Oh, I don't know. We punched them.
No, they were killed by the undead hordes of Neverwinter. They were
Oh,
led into an
man.
ambush and killed dishonorably. But,
That's rough.
with that, you'd still get to go out, you do your adventuring, you'd get a lovely, massive paycheck. You'd be the richest people in the city. And you'd wield considerable political influence as well, in exchange for abiding by the relative rules of Waterdeep.
Relative rules.
The rules. No breaking the law.
That's a hard.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Which
course.
we never would do.
We don't break the law
we've never broken
anyways.
the law. Yeah.
I haven't forgotten about you stealing 500,000 gold pieces.
Well, we didn't.
I just
We
know.
didn't succeed on
steal
that
it.
one.
We
We
just
tried
tried to
real
steal it.
hard.
I mean, I wasn't
Right.
there for that, so
Yeah, I know you're resourceful, but you need to work together. Do you accept?
Yes.
You know what? Think on it. Oh?
Oh, but guys.
Fantastic. Nakara, you're going on your own. Goodbye.
No, I got it. I'll come. It
no,
makes
we'll
sense.
join him. Obviously.
It makes sense, yeah. Will you give us like cool stuff though? To fight
What
with?
do you mean?
I don't know. You got like a magic hat or something? I don't know.
Like one that
The
turns
sort
into
of-
a bat, by any chance.
The sort of idea of this operation is that we can't spare anything here in the city, so we're sending
I see.
you.
I see. Do we have
The
like?
few magic items that were in our possession are currently being used on the front lines to try and hold off the endless horde of dead people clawing at our gates.
Do we have like martial law sort of like looting privileges, or is that not really a thing?
Roll me a persuasion check.
I am on, for what it's worth, 5 out of 110 health. So this is a basically dying. Oh!
If you fulfill your contract, then yes.
Then yes, what? I don't
In
even know what I was
moderation.
asking, bud.
You are asking
Like I know
to-
my question, but
take supplies from local garrisons and barracks. Was that not right?
yeah. I meant like stores too. I wasn't sure how people would feel about that though. You know,
You
like
mean stealing?
no. Like you hop in, you say like, "Hey, we're saving the city, saving the world, even," and they say, "Oh yeah,
Listen.
sure. Here, have my best gun." Or something like that. I don't know.
As long as the shopkeeper agrees to it, then yes.
Oh hell yeah!
The rest is up to you.
All right. What would happen if I didn't roll nat 20? You just say no? Because that was
Yes.
all right. Yeah, that makes sense. Are we ready to go, guys? I think we did pretty well here.
Actually,
Well-
thing,
Yes, Nakari.
because just in case you've been planning this from like way back then, you might want to keep like cannons and things coming from the sea line. It's a long story, but pretty much we had a dream that Neverwinter was getting, Dwarf was getting attacked, and there was this massive flying ship thing that was shooting cannons at us.
When?
Remember the dream thing?
No.
Wait, the whole fireball
Like,
thing.
we were on the pillar, and then like it was during the dream. then we
First
woke
session
up
of
at the-
Neverwinter Academy.
Wait,
Ah.
when did that? How did that?
I
dream
left
happen?
early from that one. Holy shit.
Was it the well
Um,
thing?
yeah.
Where we found the thingy?
It was the magical well under the academy that showed visions of Waterdeep being destroyed by massive prawns flying thing.
Have
Okay.
you been planning
was-
that from this back then, or is that just entirely
I've been
coincidental?
planning that before back then. But yes, that is a vision that you guys saw, and may or may not still be relevant. But anyway, she says, interesting observation, Commander Trench. You can get on that, right? Yup, says Commander Trench. And one more thing. If you have a few moments to spare, I think there might be someone in the dungeons you'd like to meet. Might help you with your personal goals, missions, maybe?
Yeah, sure.
That is foul, then.
Bar Lord of Murderers just hanging out in the dungeon. Commander Trench leads you guys down, and he's sort of talking to Henry the whole time. Henry, I thought you were dead. What happened?
Yeah, so I sort of teleported. I did a whole thing. I was in the Shadowfell. We all were. I left these fools from doing nonsense business. I got out a little earlier than them, and I decided, sort of to just fight here because I realized things were going bad. And in my time in the Shadowfell, I'd gained a certain number of like new abilities that sort of aid themselves to vigilantism. So now I can like, how light is it in here? Like where we are right now? Would it be dim? Probably not.
You guys are just going down the stairs, so actually it's about to be dim light, yeah.
All right. I say, so now I can do, and then I teleport like 20 feet in front of him, and I go this.
Wow, not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty
You
cool.
didn't just waste a use of that. Just to
No,
impress me,
it's
did you?
free. It's free. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow,
no
that is
key
crazy,
spent.
yes. Convenient that you got those abilities in the Shadowfell. I didn't know that thing.
Yeah, yeah, it gets dark there.
You're right.
Yeah, it was
I
more
know
of
that
like
from my books that I read.
Oh yeah, you know what? Actually, no, that's probably not worth explaining. I met a fella named. No, I didn't. I mean, I ran into him, but like, there's a fella named Trenchant Vince down there.
Oh yeah, I know the guy.
Of course you do. All right, awesome.
He stole my girlfriend.
Your friend girl. That's too bad.
She stole my girlfriend and made her into his friend girl.
It's brutal.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are. And this massive, really heavy steel door slides open. This room is completely. It's not like jail bars. It's like a completely closed steel room. And you go in and you see hanging like this, hanging by the wrists, sort of down on the ground, kneeling, like knees so bloody from clearly kneeling for a while, wrists also like bleeding, and like you can see the bone from the manacles being there for so long. A long, greasy, just fucking puddle of hair. And actually, speaking of puddles, a big like puddle of crusted, dried blood at his feet. And a sort of a beard which might be like a cool wizard's beard, but is now just like a crusty, greasy thing that stops around the chest. Looking up at you, you can see like shining purple eyes, and you recognize this figure as Manchun, or at least the Manchun you guys met in Underwater Deep. The one who showed his face to you and said, "Hey," and then left when you guys broke into those towers all them times ago. And he sort of gives you all a smirk, a very pained smirk. You can see there's like a lot of bruises on his face. He doesn't seem to be too well off, and he says, "Hell, look who's back."
Yeah. How you been?
Good.
Glad to hear it.
Very good.
What do they got you in here for?
Give me a guess.
No, I mean like what specifically? I guess the court system here isn't as advanced. You probably don't want to help
Murder,
us.
criminal activities, that sort of thing.
Yeah, how'd they catch you? Because you're pretty powerful, right?
Oh, what's the bother? I'm going to die in here anyway. It was Manchun. Not me. Other Manchun.
Yeah. Well, that's not fair.
He took over my life. He took the love of my life, Lissa, away from me. Did everything, and no one even knew it wasn't.
Where is
And
he? Do you know?
all I know is he assaulted me in my own home, left me for dead. I was still alive. He enjoyed watching me suffer, and then that bastard rat man came in, took me out,
Oh, I hate him.
put me into this
He's
dungeon,
the worst.
turned the last 2 years of my life into a living hell. Cannot die.
Well, we already have a
but
living
I'm
hell.
not alive either.
Spot's taken.
He starts crying in pain. Blood dripping
It's
out
just-
of every
yeah,
orifice.
it's blood.
I can sense him. I can sense the other clones. Up until a few months ago, there were 4 of us. Then one light faded. Then another. Now, it's just me and him. And I can feel his light up north in Neverwinter. I can feel his thoughts as well. He is planning on moving down here, Waterdeep. Says there will be a final battle.
He doesn't say
And
anything
they will
about
take
Ball
the
now,
city
does
for
he?
themselves. Just gonna roll a sneaky percentile dice really quickly.
Not worrying at all.
That was an 80% chance, so he needed an 80. I heard talk, distant murmurs, nothing too concrete, but something about a revival of Ball. Of Ball and Manchun together, remaking the world. Combining all the planes of existence into one. Through the use of a metallic ship.
Like a pirate ship?
A flying one.
Hell yeah.
Powered by magic of an empire long forgotten. I do not know where it lies, but he wants to excavate it from somewhere. He might even be in the process of, I don't know.
I mean, we
Why am I
kind of-
telling you all this? You have ruined my life. If you would not have come into my spot that one time, no one would even know I exist.
It was an accident. We needed to get your eye or something. I don't remember. It wasn't even worth it in the end. It was kind of a...
I gave you an opportunity, remember? And
No.
I told you, take my eye. I gave you my eye. Remember that?
Yeah. No, and I appreciated
I
that.
sure as hell do.
And you know what, man? Oh, actually, I can't be talking like that. Because Vincent's right here, right? That's out of
He's
character.
not actually in the room.
Oh, shit.
He's
okay.
guarding
All right, yeah. Then
outside.
I
He
get a little
doesn't.
closer.
You're not sure if he'd have like a direct line of hearing.
All right, well, I'm going to be whispering then. All right, man, listen, Manchun. What do you want me to call you? Because you're not like the Manchun. You're just, Manchun. Is there like a special number or something you go by?
Please, don't give him the honor of calling him Manchun.
All right.
Giving me some other name. I am as much as Manchun as he is.
Sure thing. All right, Manchun. So, I don't know. I don't think we could break you out of here. I'll be real. Well.
I mean,
Actually,
we can maybe, if worst comes to worst,
I
we can
reach into my
maybe-
bag and I pull out a familiar, overpowered hat.
I
No, I
don't
think.
want to be
We're not. No.
released.
Oh
I
damn!
just want to die.
I could kill you too if that's really what you
We
want.
could do that.
Well, we need it.
We're
That
not
Well,
seems
gonna do that
like-
now.
Suspicious.
We
But
need-
you just kill
yeah.
Manchun in his dungeon. You need to stage a suicide. Now
Yeah.
that's what you need to do.
let's Dungeons and Dragons staging suicide.
Dungeons and Dragons Jeffrey Epstein edition. Um,
Um, I could also just turn into a bat, but that's not useful here.
listen, I have just this to say to you. For me, if you can kill Manchun, stop him from doing whatever crazy plan he wants to do, and you can spare my Lisa, I would be grateful beyond the afterlife, or from this little jail cell I will have to live the next century out in. Either way, I would be grateful. And if you do not go north to Neverwinter now, it might be too late.
I have a question.
Mhm.
You mentioned Baal. Do you know
Yes.
if Baal would cross his partners, people he's working with? Would you believe that he might be, well, that we could convince him to, I don't know, stop his doing Swift, the other Manchun guy, and I don't know, so we can get to the airship thing and use it against them.
Baal is not a diplomatic figure. This isn't coming from personal experience, just readings. But I do have accumulated knowledge of all the Manchun clones and the real Manchun from beforehand, so I'd say I know quite a lot. Baal will do anything for power. He is less a sentient being and more so an avatar of hatred and murder. He does not feel morality, rationality, anything. Anything that gets him up in his pyramid, he'll do. So maybe if you can convince him that somehow working with you is more beneficial than working with a centuries-old wizard, you can try.
Spellspawn might be quite convincing. At least.
Sorry, what?
I wonder where we
You
would find one of
sound
those.
like a good pal of Baal when we were away.
Did you kill them?
I mean, there's still one alive, which is not the best situation, but you know.
I'll kill them for you right now. I have an instant switch that kills all Baal spawn on this plane of existence.
I might not want to use
Alright.
it right now.
3, 2. I'm just kidding, you guys. I like to joke before the Eternal Torture. You guys are the first people I've spoken to in the past year.
Do you want me to leave my cat here just for some entertainment for a while?
I would rather die.
I'm very tempted to just leave.
I'm more of a dog person, you see.
We could do that in an hour, but I do not have the incense or whatever to do that now.
Well, it's okay. You may head off. I'll just sit here in agony. Again.
Quick question though.
What?
When one Manchun is killed, the other ones get stronger, correct?
Correct.
How do we know this isn't just a trick?
Well,
That's
you
a
can't.
fantastic point.
Also, Lissa von Hinden hasn't been the nicest to us. In fact, I think she's behind this
Lisa
entire
is
thing.
she might be the
You
person
turn
I
around
hate
and you
the
see
most
she's
right
got
now.
fangs. Lissa would be what? Sorry, I did not hear you.
She might be one of the people I hate the most right now. She killed a friend.
I'm aware she killed your Gwenton, but she had her reasons.
Doesn't excuse it though. I will try to help you, but
I, in my best conscience, cannot do anything in my power to help you if you kill the one person I like the most. You leave one supposedly evil person alive and get a lot of help. I still command influence. I'm still a powerful mage. Sure, I'm locked in this zone of anti-magic, but I can still do things.
I'm gonna do the telepathy thing and hope for the best that he can't read it. Or that he can't listen to it.
Is telepathy magic? Is the question.
I mean,
Is it a magical effect?
it's my...
Well, I know it's not a spell per se, but I'm not.
Wait, okay, it's a psychic whispers thing. Give me a sec.
Okie dokie.
Find it, which I probably won't. Oh, there it is. There you
All right. Wow. It doesn't seem magical, so I think you're okay.
Cool. Because now I can talk to my great party members for 6 hours.
Wahoo!
I hope you can't hear it and just be like, we should just, like, I don't know, kidnap Lisa or whatever, so he won't hurt us.
What happens if she escapes and then he comes after us?
Well, we murder them both, as we do, right? We'll
Yeah.
find a way. We'll figure it
We
out.
should kill all the Manchurians simultaneously, so none of them can get stronger.
I think it might be a bit
Yeah,
harder
that-
than we want it to be. Or we hope it to be.
I
Wait,
mean,
so
you never know.
are we
Could be a genius idea.
He's saying that we need to go north now, but she's saying that we need to go to the Fort Dark.
Darkhold, which is to the southeast.
So we pretty much need to go in opposite directions. So
Isn't that
to-
convenient? What?
Yeah.
Oh.
it's almost like it sounds like it.
It's almost like you guys have two choices, and you won't be able to take the other one if you take one of them. So I mean, you need to make your decision.
Right, so if we go north, then we potentially stop this entire thing now. If we go south, then we potentially have more help and can potentially defeat Neverwinter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's
going
a
north-
dilemma of like nipping it in the bud quickly and before things build up too much, or building up yourself and hoping that your build up is better than their build up. Is the
Going north would definitely result in less death if we're successful. Because then
If
there's not like a big
you're
battle.
successful.
Yeah.
I mean, going south sounds like a smart decision, but I feel like we never go with the smart
We
decision.
never go with the smart decision, yeah.
So the whack of action, you don't go with the smart decision.
We go with the Wacko decision. And that's
You go with the
certified.
Then
certified wacko.
This is a certified Wacko classic. So
Oh,
why
sure,
not just do both?
They are both time sensitive.
At
which,
the same time.
Which one sounds like it'll be easier? Oh yeah, split the party in like the like finale. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, split them like across the continent as well.
Mm-hmm.
Which one sounds like it's easier? The top one seems like more of a direct and quicker confrontation. I mean, the north one going to Neverwinter. Going to Darkhold is more of a slow burn.
All right, here's my
So
thing.
while
You
it
know
might not
what?
be easier in the long run, it would be sort of.
Let's break
more-
it down. Let's break down our history, right? The Wacko faction spent a long time out here fighting things, right? In our long history, have we... Sorry, this is actually a monologue that Henry's giving. In our long history, I
I'm
want you to tell
listening.
me, have we at any point gone and asked for help? Ever?
we did
No.
once. I'm
There
just
was a
saying that
point. Let me tell you.
collectively-
There was a point where we faced a dragon and we stared him down. Now, we didn't know he was a dragon yet, but we stared him down and we said, yeah, we'll go get help. We'll go get someone who we know for sure can help us get to the goal that we've been working for about a year. And we went and we lied to that bastard. We didn't even get the help because we're the goddamn Wacko faction and we just do things ourselves. I'm not really looking to go like request the assistance of an army. We're an army. We just can win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to. I'm not looking to go on a
it sounds like
diplomatic
it's gonna go
mission.
north.
It's not really our job. Yeah, let's go north.
That's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
we should go, shouldn't we? Yeah.
So yeah, let's head north. I
Oh,
think.
also,
Are we going north? Right.
oh, you guys are in Neverwinter. Sweet. So, what do you guys do?
Right. We need to go hands in the
Um,
middle first.
Huh?
Right.
Oh, right, yeah, you need to do hands
Wacko
in the middle,
on
but how do you
3.
do that without seeing each other?
1, 2, 3.
Wacko.
Wacko! Says Manshoon. So, are you guys gonna leave me? Or are you gonna kill me? I really want to know. The
I mean,
suspense is
If
just
we're
killing
gonna
me.
kill you, that would
Listen,
just not be beneficial at all. For
He
us.
can hear us, but we're not talking to him, right? Like,
Mhm.
or we're not still in the room
Yes.
with him, correct? He's just
Are
listening
you
in.
not? Well,
I
have
don't
you
know.
left?
No, I didn't plan to have left, but I just know we did like
Okay,
the
well then
telepathy
you'd
shit.
still be in the room.
Okay. Hey Manchun,
You've
listen.
just all been sort of staring at each other, and he doesn't know why, as you guys telepathically communicate.
Manchun, if you were to get out of here, would you help us to like free the city, or would you just go on a crazy spree and start killing fools? Like real, I need honesty here, man.
Do you guys have Zone of Truth or something? I mean, I don't know how
That's a spell, though.
to be honest. I'm literally... It is a spell, but maybe you could move me out of here or something.
We're not falling for that.
I don't think
That's
they're
okay.
gonna be fine with that. But listen, I am the clone of the evil mage Manchun.
Yeah.
Okay? He was certified evil, one of the most evil things in the universe, but I am not him. It's like you create clones and you give them different life experiences. They turn out to be completely different people despite having the exact same DNA.
That makes
Right?
sense. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, yeah.
That's just straight science.
So I don't.
Listen, I may be morally ambiguous, but I'm not nearly as bad as that other Manchun guy. He's a cunt.
Wow, big language for the evil character. Are you sure you're not evil? They usually don't give that kind of line to a good guy.
I'd say I'm a bit of a, chaotic neutral. I'm a bit of an edgy rogue. I stab everyone who looks at me funny, that sort of fun thing.
No, that makes sense. So yeah, you stay here. We're not gonna kill you, but like we might be back pretty soon.
Okay, so all of that, me pouring my heart out, was so you'd leave me here to see even more.
Well, I
against
can't.
my wishes.
I certainly can't free you, and I'm not gonna kill you.
Well, okay, I'll be here waiting for you. I don't
Yeah,
have much
but
else to
Don't
do.
you want to see Elisa again?
Nah, she's a bit of a bitch. I just want her to be safe. I don't necessarily want to rekindle our relationship.
So, hypothetically, if something were to happen and she ended up dying, not because of us, but if something happened and she ended up getting killed, not by us, but by the other Manchun, what would you do?
If she dies, I will single-handedly break the anti-magic zone cell and rise Baal to be a god myself and make him directly target you, you dipshit Nikari.
How do you know my name? That's worrying. Okay.
Everyone knows your name. You're the Wacko faction.
No, that's true.
Yeah, okay.
You went missing for 5 years. You're sort of hot shit.
So, are we doing this?
I guess.
If you guys go north, are you guys talking to Lorraine about it? Are you guys just piecing out of the
don't think we should
castle and
talk,
saying...
Or maybe, let's send a message after we're there.
That's so mean, poor Lorraine.
We could
I feel like
we could on our way out just tell a guard to like quick run back to the castle and tell the fucking what's her title?
Open Lord.
Open Lord. That's what it was. I was thinking High Lord, but I knew it was a different word that was weirder. Open Lord. We could just have a guard like run. Hurry! Tell the Open Lord. Like it's like one of those marathon type situations, and then we're gone by the time the message gets back. Something like that. That keeps it.
Yeah.
That's just the easiest way to put a message on like a timer to me.
Quick question. How are we actually going to get out? Because we're under siege.
Yeah, we're good at what we do, though.
Actually, we could use our badges to be like, hey, we're double agents. Can we go?
Oh, there's no way
To
that
the
works on
field,
an undead army,
right?
right? No chance.
Oh, yeah, they're undead.
There
The
are
thing is,
humans
what-
there as well.
Henry,
There are
what you're
living
forgetting-
people. It's just mostly undead.
What you're forgetting is we're the Wacko faction.
I can fly, so this isn't even a question for me.
Are we...
I can just be a
Tell-
little mouse.
I can fly, actually.
Wait,
I
you can be a
fly my broom
mouse?
still.
I mean, I can
Wait.
wild shape.
You wild shape
You
into a
can
mouse.
wild
I
shape now?
carry you as my bat.
I mean, I just can't
She's had
do
wild
flying
shape
shit
for,
and
like,
whatever.
Oh yeah, no,
Two
actually you turn into a spider, climb on my back while I'm in my bat form, And then Nakari, you figure it out.
I still have my broom.
Wait, can't Whimsy polymorph?
Do you still have your
Oh,
broom?
I
I
thought
believe
it
your
was
broom
like invisibility.
deactivated at the end.
Oh, was it permanently? Wait, I'll try hop on it
that
now.
like
I'll
ages
get out
ago.
of the room and try. Damn it.
You break your back.
And you die. New character for
No.
Daniel. This is perfect. As we
Slayer
roll up into an
Junior.
important moment, Daniel's character
Yeah.
dies, and a new random character is present for the finale. This never happened before. It's crazy.
That's crazy how that happened.
Um,
Actually, while you guys discuss that, I'm going to go and take a quick break so I can pee and eat some yogurt. Good luck.
Enjoy.
Whimsy can polymorph. So I guess would she be able to polymorph you and then herself?
Well, I think I can just tell.
Concentration, isn't it?
I could just sneak out. I'm quite stealthy like that.
Yeah, but it'd be cool if we just flew over all as animals.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We get Fergus and we ride him out.
Oh god.
Oh my god! Wait, that's awesome.
Wait, what happened to Sneaky?
Then we can put like silence on him.
We could just run.
You can run like millions of feet per second, can't you?
150 in 6 seconds. Yeah,
That's insane.
which puts
Most
me
I get
at
90.
Yeah, I have a 50-foot run speed.
Holy shit.
How?
Carefully, I worked very hard at this.
Fucking
It's
monk.
25 feet per second. So let me see. 25 feet per second, miles per hour. That's actually only 17 miles per hour, but that's pretty fast for a person.
So, what is our plan to get out of here?
I think we just kind of fly
I
over it
actually
all.
really want to ride Fergus. now.
Yeah, that would be so cool. I like that idea a lot. Fergus being the dinosaur, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I was making sure. Yeah, that would be awesome, and I think we should do it. Would it be effective? More effective than us walking? No. Would it be cooler than us walking? Significantly.
I mean, I feel like we're just going with the cool Wacko ideas right now, so...
That's all we
yeah.
ever do, right? Yeah, we're the Wacko faction and whatnot.
I mean, why would we be careful when it comes to that? Oh, yeah, but Whimsy can cast invisibility on more than one person, apparently. So,
The whole gang.
yeah.
We're all invisible and we're on a dinosaur. Or to them, it looks like we're just hovering past, but we're actually on a dinosaur the whole time.
I think she can cast it on 3 people?
I can turn
So-
invisible regardless, so
Oh, yeah, see then, perfect.
I think. Let me see. It might only be like
I mean,
in darkness.
Again,
but
I can just be spider or whatever, so...
I can, in an area of dim light or darkness, I can just turn invisible. So as long as it's
Yeah.
nighttime, I'm invisible and flying.
Perfect.
All right, gang, have you made your decision?
We are going to take Fergus and ride him out.
Fergus is a productive member of society now. I don't know if he wants to be ridden out.
I think he does. We
Though
saved
you-
him.
though
Look,
you
he
sh-
technically owes us.
Didn't he
I mean,
kind
you
of
can.
us, though?
He
I
does.
mean, you
owe
guys
us.
can talk to Fergus if you want.
You know what?
That's
Yeah,
something.
let's go talk to Fergus.
All right. So, are you sneaking out of the palace then, so that the open lady doesn't see you?
Can't we just be like, yo, we're on our way to like prepare, get a good night's sleep, and then we're leaving?
Hmm. He's so kind. She says, "Okay, well, let me know just before you leave. I have a very special for you.
Will do.
Wait, you have a very what, sorry?
Very special gift."
Oh, we'll definitely come back.
Can you give it to us now
Right,
so we
yeah.
don't have to come back tomorrow morning?
No, it's not ready. I'm having to pull in quite a few favors. It's quite a
Out of curiosity,
big
what is it?
gift.
What
That's
is
a
it?
surprise. Otherwise, what would be the incentive?
A good point, yeah.
I mean, we've had quite a few.
Is our
unpleasant
mission not
surprises.
time sensitive?
Yes.
So
But what's an
why-
extra day? It takes a month to walk down to Darkhold.
All right, yeah, no, that's fine then. We can wait around. We'll be okay. Yeah.
Oh no, you know what? Don't worry about it. Just head off now.
No, I like gifts.
I'll send the gift to Darkhold.
No,
And then it'll be there when you arrive.
Christ.
No.
No
we'll-
worries,
we'll come
alright.
back.
Listen,
We'll
the
co-
city's
no,
on the siege. There could so
We'll
much
come-
happen.
We will come back. It's okay. We're gonna come back here and then we run. You run away.
Can't
I
escort
got
them
that, I got
out! So, as you guys leave the Castle Waterdeep, is there anything you'd like to do in preparation before you leave?
Well, we gotta go get Yoshi.
Yeah.
Yeah, take a long rest. Get a little dino.
Okay, you can take down your long rest. So we'll say, technically it's like sleeping during the day, but I'll say, you know, you take your long rest after talking to Fergus. He can just take it now, though, statistically. But you guys knock on the door and you hear the boo, 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 and the big red dinosaur opens the door and opens his mouth and says, "Wow, hi guys, didn't think I'd see you so soon. What's up? What's going on? Henry, is that you?
It
What
sure
happened to that
is.
goblin fella? He was funny.
He's asleep. How fast can you run?
Fast.
How fast? Give me a run speed.
What are you talking about?
Like if you needed to get past some
Hey,
people,
can
would
you-
you run
can you guys
faster or slower than a
raise
regular
the
person,
quality
than a
up for a
human
sec?
being?
Oh, much faster.
All right, yeah. You afraid of the undead?
I'm not going out there.
Oh, what if we gave you armor?
I'm actually very happy here. I've taken up knitting.
That's nice. But
Why would I
you
throw it away for what exactly?
To help your
to
city.
save the world.
But you want me to be your mount? Is that what you see me as? A glorified
We-
horse?
We want you to come
That's
with
ex-
us to
no.
save the world.
I got
And
intelligence
the
of +2, okay? I'm pretty sure that's more than most of you. I've grown as a person. Well, as a dinosaur. But I've grown, and I'm not this object you guys can just use, okay? I got
No,
feelings.
you're a
right?
pal. We needed a buddy.
A pal that you need to sit on to get out fast.
We need your help.
Sure.
When I opened that door, you did not say, "Hey, pal." You said, "How fast can you run?" And
Yeah,
are you
I thought
afraid
it
of the
was
undead?
like
I'm
a-
thinking,
Thought it was like a quirky little like dramatic, like a heist type scene where we're hiring you. You like money?
well, I have no need for money. I have
Fergus.
everything I have in the Enclave.
Fergus,
I
Fergus,
have
look at me.
friendship.
Look at him.
Fergus,
I have emotional
Fergus,
connection.
look at
I
me,
have
look
a
at me.
warm bed.
Fergus,
What the
Fergus,
fuck do you
Fergus,
want? You are making me angry.
if you don't do this, everyone you love will die.
Is Nakari physically that close to him?
Maybe not within biting distance.
Oh, we're
I was
all
gonna say
within
Fergus
biting
bites your head
distance.
off. That's true.
He's probably got reach.
At least they will. At least they will die in peace, you impudent bastard! Now get out of my enclave!
I have the best idea. I have the best idea. Hey, Jareth,
Oh no.
can you turn into a horse?
Yeah. I don't like it when Fergus is angry. I think you should just let it go.
Like, can't we just like go to some farmers that are kind of on the outside that might have a horse and steal it?
Fergus is going to make a bite attack against you, Nakari.
Can I move out the way first?
Well, if if he fails the attack, then yes, you have moved out of the way. Oh. That's a natural 20.
He's joking, right?
Oh no.
No, I'm not.
No.
I rolled it in 5e tools, not in Foundry, but screenshot up.
Personally, I think you need to roll on Foundry, otherwise it doesn't count.
Otherwise, it doesn't
Like-
count.
Oh, sorry, Daniel. I forgot you were the done. Just rethinking. Piece of fucking shit. So then that'll be 4. So that's gonna be 33 piercing damage against you. And he just unhinges his jaw and goes, "Ha! Now! Get out!"
Quick question. No, I'm DM. Quick question. DM. Quick question. Not Fergus.
Is
there,
in
like-
the split moment.
Are there any like druids walking in and out? Or,
Not in and out, but there are a couple who are sort of like cowering and watching the scene happen.
from the inside or out?
From the inside, not the outside.
Alright. Would Fergus let me pass?
Have felt peace for the first time in this miserable existence I call my life, and you pull me out of it.
Fergus,
Is that what you think of me?
we just
Is
wanted to
that
ask you
all I am to you?
ally. You're a friend and an ally
Oh,
to us.
Guys, I just realized I could summon a giant eagle.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, for fuck's sake, Nakari! If you place another foot anywhere within Jareth's speaking distance, which is like a mile, I will bite your fucking dick off, okay? That is not a threat, that is a promise. Now, move your little tight ass out of my place. Right fucking now, okay?
With the telepathy thing, like, I don't think you want to do this.
Oh really? We should probably go.
5,
Unikari.
Yeah, I'm getting a
I,
bad
I
feeling.
just like
Four.
brush Unikari
No.
away. I'll just pull him
No.
along.
3.
Very
Okay.
I mean-
Are you allowing yourself to be pulled along, Nakari?
Yeah.
All right. The dinosaur lets out an ungodly roar, which I won't replicate for the sake of saving what's left of my voice cords or whatever the fuck they're called. But he seems a bit angry. So with that little,
We're sorry.
yes. Ah! He says. So, what are you guys going to? What are you guys gonna do?
So what's this about summoning
I
a
would like
giant
Yeah,
to-
what
eagle?
was that with the
Oh
eagle?
yeah, I can summon a giant eagle. I could giant raven, a giant owl, a giant oct, giant hyena.
This is
How?
this is just
And
like
magic.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I
Lord
was
of
gonna
the
say, this
Rings
is
when
literally-
they make the whole journey.
Right. So I'd summon
Yeah.
a giant eagle.
Yeah.
We'd be
Oh my
fools if
God.
we wouldn't fly there, would we? Wouldn't we?
Yeah, let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go giant owl because
exactly.
they're silent, and then I'll climb on your
Sure, yeah.
back in bat form, and Hell can climb on your back in spider form, or on its back, and then you can climb on its back in regular form, and I think that's probably about right. And Whimsy will be like hanging out.
Whimsy can be on the eagle. She's pretty small.
Hey, Whimsy's like 13.
Is it possible to long rest on the owl?
Owl? I thought it was an eagle.
Oh, eagle. Wait. What did
No,
we
we
say?
want an owl because it's quiet.
Owl.
I just thought no.
Can
was
I do?
cool,
Yes,
yeah.
I can.
It would be possible to short rest, though not long rest. You wouldn't be able to get 8 hours of sleep while flying through the air on a creature.
How long is it to Neverwinter?
You can ask around and try and find it out, but you wouldn't know, like, off by heart. But if you want to make me a sneaky history or investigation check, you may. Also, I'm going to put you guys over to this very low resolution map of Faerun, because anything higher
This
resolution
is
for
fine
some
res
reason
to me, I think, right? Never mind.
turns
Wow.
out-
At
no.
I was zoomed out exactly the amount where
Oh.
it looks good, and then yeah.
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 Anything higher resolution made green be black for some reason, like on this map in particular. And
Why
I
is
was
Longsaddle
trying to
in like
figure it out
the
for
wrong
ages.
place? Oh, never mind. I just had the shape wrong in my mind.
That is yeah. You guys went from
'Cause we went
Neverwinter,
from
not
Neverwinter,
Eve,
yeah.
So, yeah. So it would be about 400 miles.
That's probably a couple of days, so we can get short rest during it, can't we?
You can stop and long rest if you want
Oh,
to,
that's fine then. That's
or
fine
you
then.
can short rest. It would just take a little longer. So, what's the flying speed of a giant owl?
It is 60 feet.
What's the fastest of
60
the giant
feet.
birds? Can we be on a giant peregrine falcon?
Actually, I might be able to summon the one beginning with a P.
Pterodactyl?
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl, that's what it's called. I don't actually. How do you spell it?
PT Aerodactyl.
No, I can't summon. I can summon
it's not
pterodon.
a. It's yes, that's it. It's called.
Giant eagle has a
pterodons in
fly
the
speed of
D&D thing.
80, so maybe we want to go that route.
What's a pterodon got?
A 60.
Oh, okay. Well, if you do 80, then it would take you 5.5 days to get to Neverwinter.
And
but that
but
would
giant owl
be-
has flyby, so you can just like fly straight past people and hit them and no opportunity attack. That'd be awesome. But
That's true.
but we
on a
don't- we're not
giant
gonna fight
owl,
from
it
the owl.
would take 7.5 days from the owl.
It's also
and
only lasts
5.5
for 1 hour.
on it.
Just saying.
Oh.
If you mention that.
oh, it
So I
does.
can't
no,
cast
this is
it
gonna
twice.
make.
I
this is
cast it
gonna
twice
make
per
my-
day. At longest.
All right, so 2 of the 8 hours a day of traveling you can do is gonna be on the back of Giant Eagle. The rest is gonna be still walking. So
Or running.
That's no, you
What
cannot
if we get a
sprint.
horse?
You
we
can always
get, like,
buy a
a
horse.
horse?
I mean, you guys have like enough money.
I mean, are there like just horses around that are like, I don't know, no one guards, no one
Free
looks
to steal?
after?
Not
I wouldn't
really.
say that.
How much is a
If you want
horse?
to ride,
Like
if
5
you want a
gold. though.
riding horse, 75 gold pieces.
Damn.
Riding horse. A draft horse would be 50 gold pieces, but its speed is only 40 feet. A riding horse is 60 feet.
I feel like we're not gonna keep that alive, though.
You can get a warship which goes 2.5 miles per hour for 25,000.
Is that a boat?
Yes,
Yeah, let's
it's
take a boat.
warboat.
Let's take a boat.
You don't have 25,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, but we don't need a warship.
Do you want to buy a boat? Because you can.
Are we going to be like pirates?
That's weird,
If
Greg.
you
Did you
want
just
to-
say buy?
Yeah, you can buy a boat.
Purchase?
I mean, if you have the money, the cheapest is a rowboat for 50
No, no,
gold
no.
pieces.
Okay, I don't think you get what he's saying.
Purchase? Legally?
Oh god.
Come into possession of a boat by means of the law?
Wait, did he leave or did someone?
I
kick him?
didn't touch him.
I
So.
think he
Okay,
left.
so-
I mean, we can get a boat.
We can get a boat. We've gotten a boat
There are
before.
enough in Waterdeep, I believe.
You, a familiar sort of purple-skinned gentleman with a wide-brimmed hat and very spiffy clothing. Very attractive guy, and he says, "Well, if it isn't the Wacko faction, it's Jarl Axel. Hi, guys.
Where did he come from? What just happened?
I was just walking down the street, and I just saw you guys.
Oh, hi, Jarl Axel.
How's it going?
You remember when I chased you and threw a bunch of daggers and javelins at you? Fun times.
Yeah, that wasn't fun. No, that was terrible. Why are you guys alive? I actually thought you were sort of cosplayers or reenactors or something. You know them ABBA bands that like reenact ABBA but like bad? I thought you guys were them, but turns out you've just aged badly.
Oh. Yeah, no, I'll give you that, actually.
You know, I know we weren't on the best feet beforehand, but I really want to make it up to you. I'm, Neverwinter invaded my home city of Luskan, and so now I'm a refugee here in Waterdeep. I'm one of many advisors of Laurel Silverhand, but if there's anything I can do to help you...
Wow, this is amazing timing. Can we steal your
Actually,
boat?
scratch that. I need to go to a meeting. Talk to you later, though?
Yeah, a quick. So, do you have like? Is your
Sorry,
boat,
can't stop.
Where do you keep the boats and things?
I recast telepathy on him,
Oh, shit.
excluding Wimpy.
Well, okay then. Fine. You want my boats? I haven't had those boats for ages.
We're just curious where you keep them.
I can get you a keel boat if you'd like.
What's a?
I have one of
how do you
them
spell-
lying around. Keel boat. Keel. Goes about a mile per hour across the
Oh, that's
water.
Does anyone have gust of wind? Because
Gust of wind? Oh, to push the boat.
Yeah.
Actually,
I could cast that.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
How many times?
It lasts for 1 minute.
Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, if we can get some.
Is it a cantrip or a spell?
A spell level 2, so I cast.
Oh my god! So for 3 minutes you can push the boat along. Rest
mean-
is all.
So if we find some fast water animal, we can maybe convince it to pull the boat.
Convince it?
Animals, yeah. Speaking of
Convince
animals,
an animal.
persuasion and guidance.
This is where we're
I
at,
don't know.
guys. This is what it comes down to: is how many animals can we convince to pull our shit instead of walking?
I mean, the last one worked out pretty well, so I mean, I can't
The
see how
best
this
part
one
is
would
going to
go
be that
bad.
what's going to happen, regardless of what we choose, is Greg will say, "All right, roll," and we'll roll like 6 times, and then we'll be there, probably. And maybe there will be a fight.
It really. Well, no, you know what? Just because you said that, Hayden, it is going to matter tremendously how you get there.
All right. I
Going for
lost my
anything but
manta
the
ray
perfect
cloak.
will have disastrous consequences.
I lost my manta ray cloak and my teleporty hat. So I do know a lizard folk though that could pull us. He has a swim speed of 30.
Who?
Oh, his
I
name
remember this
is
lizard folk.
King Koopa. He's a pal of mine.
Ah, sounds cool.
We could
Hey,
just find a wizard that'll teleport us there. I'm sure there's a teleportation circle in Neverwinter. Although they definitely have it locked down, because that would be crazy if they were just letting us teleport into the city.
I know exactly what we need, and I'll pull out the rat man's feather.
What does the
Maybe
Ratman's
this does
feather do
something.
again?
I have
The
no
feather
idea. He actually
token.
never
You
said.
do not know.
No, I
but
think
it
we
is
hold on to that.
It is a small feather attached to a coin.
What does this do? It's so.
I recommend you use it. That's just a little DM
Just now,
DM
do you
side
mean,
thing.
or just
Yeah.
before we finish the campaign?
Right now.
I feel like you just want me to waste it. So
It's gonna be a.
No,
It's
why
gonna
do I-
summon the
Why don't you
Ratman.
guys...
He'll just be standing there like, "Hi."
Hi guys. I put myself into a token. So you're not using the token.
Let's use it.
Do I use it? Okay.
I mean, you
Should we
don't
just, like,
have
put it on the
to.
ground or something?
Oh my God, guys!
That's what Ratman said.
The Ratmobile.
Yes! Yes.
Roll it onto the ground, see what does something.
Okay, it's not the Ratmobile. I will tell you that much. Sorry to disappoint.
No, let's go
but
get
as
the
you throw it-
Ratmobile.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, he throws it on the ground. You throw the token on the ground, and suddenly, whoosh, in a flash of blinding light, stands Ratman. No, stands a gargantuan bird, like an eagle. Has the statistics of a roc. It has a very fast flying speed, but cannot attack. So its flying speed is 120 feet, and it is big enough that you guys can long rest on it, and it can't attack, but it's pretty good for thinging, and it lasts until killed. So,
Guys,
You
I
know.
what we're gonna use.
Its fly speed is 120
Yeah, I
feet.
think we know.
Out
what
of
to do.
curiosity, Greg, what would be the drive speed of the Ratmobile?
the Ratmobile is not yet finished, unfortunately. So right now,
because he
zero.
needed a piece for it, didn't he? Oh
Yes,
God,
he
he
did
needed
need a
like
piece for it, and he
the
was like, "Guys,
engine
help
from
me out."
yeah.
Wait, what does he need again?
Oh, he needs the engine from what's that campaign called? I mean, the area is
Baldur's Gate, Descendant to Avernus.
but
It was
specifically,
a
yeah,
Hellfire
there's a
engine.
whole car section in that.
Yeah.
That's too bad
He
because
needed
that
one
would
of
be so
them,
cool to
and he
have the
was like,
bird
"Guys,
flying
get me
above
one."
and the Ratmobile like whipping through the fields, you know,
That'd be epic.
like a two-pronged assault.
Nakari, I'm going to actually put the token into your inventory right now, so you know exactly what the bird is.
Yeah.
Though you have used up the token, so yes, use the importer. Alright, it is now in your inventory.
got it.
I'm going to delete Feather Thing from Ratman, and you can see the actual magic item now. It can carry up to God bless you. It can carry up to 500 pounds while flying at its maximum speed, or 1,000 pounds at half the speed. So it can fly at 60 miles per hour. But you know what? I'm going to hand wave that. It can fly at 120 feet.
Well, we're
feet
not
per
500
minute.
pounds
So it's-
total, so
500 pounds isn't like that much.
Wait, feet per minute?
yeah. But Hell and Miscria,
No, per
Hell
6
and
seconds.
Whimsy probably both
we can
weigh
just-
under 100 pounds, right?
We can just
Okay, well then I
put
won't hand
everything
wave
in
it
the back
if you
forward,
say so.
you know.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like Henry is only like, well,
Yeah.
his weight is listed as malnourished, but I'm gonna say like 130 pounds. I don't know. Like Nakari's probably
pretty-
the
that's like-
heaviest of us at 300 pounds.
130 is like less than me, and I'm relatively small.
Oh yes, but he's malnourished, and also he was never very tall. 130 is like 10 pounds less than me, Greg, and it would not take me very long, malnourished wise, to get there. And Henry is just exactly me, so
That's true.
I don't know.
So you guys
I don't
can
think you
get
have
on
the hand
the
right there,
bird
is what I'm
and
saying.
fly if you
Yeah.
want.
Definitely.
Also, does everyone have enough rations? Just making sure, because I don't want you guys starting to starve in the middle.
I've got
Me just change my spells to good berry then.
I have 4 good berries and 9 rations.
I'm gonna transfer the rations that Lou had.
Henry took all his food.
How much did rations cost?
It's 5 silver per day's worth of ration.
Buy 1 more.
So
put it on.
You can
That's-
just go to the
That's
little equipment
3
shop
meals.
and type in ration, and I think it comes up.
I didn't understand anything because my internet decided to die.
Oh, you can go to the item shop in the top right on the little button, the like by the importer, and you can just click it like 10 times and it'll just spend it.
Yes, but we can say that you go to shop.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, Greg, could I buy ball bearings?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'm gonna buy 10 bags of ball bearings.
Oh my god. Make sure you don't go over your weight.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I carry essentially nothing, so ball bearings are a lot lighter than they
Fantastic.
probably should be, but that's okay.
That's
Um,
crazy.
Other things that I might want to buy.
Hayden,
Right,
is
so-
your token nightcap or question mark?
Nightcap.
Mark, because nightcap. Okay, because
You can
I
kill
did
the
some
question
stuff.
marks one.
No.
Quick question. What's our actual
Yes.
like when we get there? What do we do? Are we just going to Manchun and killing him, or not? Or what? Okay then.
God, if I knew, I'd tell you, man. I haven't planned that far ahead.
The classic
Oh
Wacko,
god.
thing.
Muscle goodbye.
That's why you have the name, you guys. You're such classic gangsters with no planning ability whatsoever.
Yeah, long ship is 10,000. God damn. Boats are expensive. Boats are one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, I forgot D&D's economy is broken as hell, you know?
Yeah. You know, if you would have bought a boat back when you had 50,000 gold pieces, that would have been
That would have
an
been
alright
so
investment.
cool. God, that
Or,
would have been
a
so
house.
cool.
I was like, hey, you guys could like just buy like an outpost. You could just build an outpost.
Oh, we
And
have
just
the
be
tavern.
happy
No.
forever.
Yeah, but then you guys left all the money to Gwen, and now he's rich, and you guys are poor. So, are you guys heading out of town now?
I'm gonna buy a truth serum.
That is not something you can buy, I'm
Damn
afraid.
it. It's expensive.
I imagine, yes, but it's also not readily available just in
So
shops around
sad.
the place.
I'm crying even.
Crying out loud. So, are you guys going? Are you guys leaving?
Yeah.
You can see from my eyes and my massive forehead.
Wait, we
that
should buy a
I
pony.
am dying. ride on the pony with you. That would be so epic.
Could I get a magnifying glass?
Could you get one?
You
Or
can
spyglass.
lose one.
Why
can
do you
have
want a
lose
magnifying glass?
Because like if we're riding on this massive bird, like just being able to look
Oh,
over.
you mean a telescope, not a magnifying glass. Magnifying glasses are the little detective things. They might be a bit useless. Yeah, I think that's an item somewhere in D&D.
Should I buy a
Maybe.
musket, guys?
Oh
No,
my god,
I'm not-
spyglass
it's not
is
gonna be
1,000 gold pieces.
What?
Okay,
Holy
never mind.
No, I mean
shit.
that's realistic. That's one of those ones where they looked at real medieval shit and they were like, "Let's make this one real. Let's make
But
this
then
realistic."
you can get then you can get like a helmet of teleportation for the same amount of money.
You could buy like literally like 1,000 donkeys. No, 100 donkeys,
Yeah.
and you would not match a single spyglass. You would be like a lot short.
That's interesting. Huh. Crazy how that happens. So, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. You guys fly out of Waterdeep and head north. Boop. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, when I was giving out the magic items, I was rolling on a random magic item generator, because I was like, oh, this will get up to some wacky hijinks, but it just worked out perfectly that you had the feather token that gave you a massive bird that can carry you all and also fly really fast. And so let me look at a more exact calculation. I will calculate how long it would take for you guys. So who'd be taking lookout on either of the days? Can't take lookout on 2 days in a row. So that's sort of
I
the
have good
little
perception.
game.
I do not.
I have fine perception, I think.
Mhm.
So I can take
So
one of the
me and
days.
Henry?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Actually, wouldn't you have alright wisdom, Hal? Because you're a druid.
See, that was just to get healing spells to kind of stop us from dying. And a
Of
bit less of,
course.
oh, it's good, but more story-wise of what I had planned, which didn't work because we were in Shadowfell. So,
Greg ruining plans every time.
listen, I'm only good in like stealth, sleight of hand, and persuasion, and acrobatic.
Not bad.
Greg, one last
Alright,
question. Greg, before we go,
yes.
can I buy a grappling hook?
Yes,
that's
but
a
it's
good idea.
it's
Oh,
not an
it's not a
actual-
gun,
not
it's
like
just
full
like a
grappling
rope
hook.
with a hook on the
It's
end, which
one
is
of
just how
them-
my whip ends up working.
Yeah,
most
it's the
of time.
real one. It's a real grappling hook, not a Batman one.
Guys, we could have bought an elephant.
So you guys are in the air. It's gonna take you 3 days. So you can do Henry and Nakari then, if you'd like. So Nakari roll 1 first. Just a
Boom.
perception check for the day.
No.
Oh,
Henry, roll for the second one. First day passes uneventfully. So you're okay there. Henry, roll for the second one.
I did. I got a 15 as well.
Okay. Second day.
Should I just cast guidance?
A little late now. You
Ready for
see
the next thing?
massive hordes of undead heading south down the coast, seemingly towards Waterdeep. They can't do much to you because you're up in the air in a massive bird, but like, yes,
we could
Nikari.
just like rain hours down on them. Like right
Yes. All four of you
But-
are famously very good at bow and arrows.
I am.
now. Well, you guys can like drop out. Oh yeah, wait.
I am actually kind
what's
of
different? What's like different with Henry? Because like you were using a bow or something. I think.
Yeah,
against
I
the-
have longbow proficiency. I've always had it. I just haven't used it.
Actually, he was
telling me
using a
that
gun
now.
that time, though. He also has a gun.
Yeah, I
You
have a
guys
gun.
remember.
I think we pick up something heavy and just drop it on some fool on our way out, like a gravity bomb.
Famously. There is a gravity bomb. You guys managed to catch one just on your way out of Waterdeep, so it's okay. You have one. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Well, no, gravity bomb. I'm
Um,
talking literally just like a big rock that we drop from the bird really
right.
high up, and we just like
We could
crush.
get an elephant.
Not...
Yeah, elephant 200.
Can't Nikari? Can't you like summon like one of them big slugs?
Yeah. The sloth thing, the relic sloth.
What is a
Yes.
relic sloth? Why is it called that?
I have
It's
no idea.
like a specific thing from some specific setting.
That makes sense, I guess.
Are you
yeah,
going
it's a
to do
Magic
that?
the
You could
Gathering
always
card.
You could always just
My
leave
god, it's a
the,
weird monster.
The
Yeah.
undead guy. You can always just leave him be. You don't have to. You don't have to crush them.
I don't like them though.
Yeah.
Now that is fair. Do. So what are you doing? Are you doing anything crazy or not?
I don't.
My fly speed is only 40 feet, so I couldn't catch up. That's really too bad.
Were you gonna fly down, kill them, then?
Well, I was just getting. I
Go
think it would
back.
be cool if like I ran out alongside you guys, you know, and like fought some fools, and then flew up to meet you in the air. But you guys would be so far gone by then. Yeah, I think let's just
Yes.
fly out of here. Let's just get out of here.
Okay. As you guys fly out, a rogue skeleton is gonna look up at you and try and hit your birdie. And rolls an 18 plus 4, so 22 on the hit.
I'd like to keep shooting at it until it's dead.
And then rolled maximum damage as well, which is admittedly 8 piercing damage. Oh yeah, would you like a rock stat block, Daniel, that you can keep track of, so I don't need to keep track of it? Okay, let me just give you Observer Daniel Ona. Fantastic, you now have a rock.
8 damage.
Remember, yes, remember it cannot attack.
Yeah.
It's just fast.
As soon as he does that, I would like to summon a relic sloth over him.
You hear one of many sloths you have murdered in their lifetimes.
Can I
As
make it so he's not hurt or anything?
The sloth.
if you're trying to crush someone, then it's going to be pretty difficult to make the sloth not be
not-
hurt.
But can I like try something like decast him just before he hits the ground, but like he hits the skeleton?
Make me a dex saving throw for like exact precision.
Dang it!
You do it and it falls, and it falls and crushes and like explodes in the splutter of blood, and you hear the shrieks of pain, and then you go and decast the spell, just so he had those few seconds of agony. But you did successfully crush that one skeleton, and also like a dozen of its friends beside it. So overall, it was a bit of a success. Do you guys continue along?
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Okay, in that case, Nikari, make your final check.
Alright, can I long rest as well, because I was damaged by focus?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
27 in perception. Holy ravioli. Well, that sure is handy, because you know what you see? Off in the distance, a large bird at first, but then as you look further, you can see, with that very high perception check, instead of flesh and feathers, it's got bones everywhere.
I got
And
this
you
one.
realize it's not a bird at all. It's a sort of skeletal dragon of sorts.
What time of day is it?
It's the one that we.
It's before noon, I'd say,
Damn it.
around 11 a.m.
Is it like the one we saw in the Shadowfell?
Because of that epic perception check, yes, it's the exact one.
Okay, so they opened like hot. That's not good.
That's
It's
bad, even
definitely not
arguably.
good.
That's
Yeah.
no.
Arguably.
We didn't kill the wild hunt. We don't know what happened to them. We just got out of there.
Yeah, we just got rid of
Green.
yeah.
That's not great.
So we should
How-
probably avoid that.
It appears to be heading directly towards you. Sorry, a little detail I forgot.
Okay.
Oh, is it like looking at us? Just to-
Yeah, like looking at you and like rapidly approaching. It's currently about
Cool.
Cool.
a mile away, I'd say.
Guys, quick question. What's the plan?
Can Whimsy cast invisibility on that thing?
I am going to start a timer now. You guys have a set amount of time to figure shit out.
Are you
Yeah.
going to be able to see this timer by any chance?
No, of course not.
Okay.
Go on. It's coming towards you.
Okay, could Whimsy technically cast invisibility on that? And since it's carrying us, we'd be invisible too. Would that work like that?
No, that is not how
Okay.
that works. It does not work on sentient things. Only worn objects.
Okay, it was worth a try.
Coming closer.
All right.
You see
Right.
crackles of lightning appear around it.
Guys, I think I got this one. All right.
Yeah.
I reach into my bag, right? I pull out a certain well, first of all, I don't think the things I was buying were going to my inventory. Unless it went as like a weapon.
Classic.
Give me like 2 seconds to buy the thing I need to buy. Because I bought it and it spent the money, but I think it went to Lou's body.
Well, don't worry, the timer's only running.
All right, yeah. I reach into my bag and I pull out a grappling hook. And I start swinging it over my head.
Okay.
And I say, Nakari, when we get within... it doesn't tell me how long it is, so I'm going to say 40 feet? Sure.
Grappling hook. Strange that doesn't say.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can say 40 feet. Why
Well,
not?
I'll say it's a hempen rope attached
it's
to
not. It's not long. Yeah, it is. It is. So it's just the hook. There's no rope
it.
attached.
Yeah,
to
okay,
it,
then
so you
it's
have to
attached to one
attach
of my
the
hempen
rope.
ropes. Yeah, so that's 50 feet. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm swinging it over my head. And I say, all right, when we get within 50 feet, you dive. You ready?
All right, deal.
All right, here we go. We got this.
All right.
Hold on.
The dragon comes in, and what is your plan? May I know, so I know how to.
I'm throwing this thing and
How
I'm
to-
hooking its bones. That's got to be the easiest
Okay,
hook of
okay.
all time.
Yeah, I'd say you wouldn't have to roll for it, but it is going to, as it's coming, try and breath weapon you, as you would be throwing the hook up.
And that's why we're diving.
That's why you're diving. Okay, it would be able to breath weapon you before you'd be able to hook it, due to like throwing a grappling hook like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like if you get me, it's got like range.
The idea-
while
how long is
throwing a
its
grappling
range?
Hook has a good lit. Its range is 90-foot line.
Never mind. Yeah, nothing I can do can stop it then. I was going to say, the idea in my mind was
Just-
I throw it up and then we dive and it just sort of stays there as the, like, sort of intercept it in midair. You get what I'm saying? And then pull it down or something. But that doesn't really work when its range is 90 feet. So we're all going to die, guys.
Could everyone make me dex saves, please?
I think I auto-succeed.
Wasn't there something?
I don't auto-succeed, but I come very close to it.
Because
Does that include the rock?
The Rock needs to make a dex save, yes.
What's the Rock's dex, like 10?
I think it's somewhat high. Maybe.
10. Yeah, exactly. 10. But it's plus
Oh.
4 with the saving throws. Yes.
Oh, nice.
So, everyone but Hell succeeded.
What? Now wait,
taking-
let me ask. What does it
Evasion?
mean for Hell to make a dex save on the back of a rock that made the dex save? Real question.
So
What
the
does that
rock-
mean?
The Rock swerves out of the way, but Hell is just caught in the lightning.
Sure thing.
Evasion.
Evasion, so it's halved. Henry, I believe, has evasion, so you actually know.
Yeah, I have
Um,
evasion.
Nakari, do you have evasion?
I absolutely do.
He does, because when I was fireballing him, it wasn't working. Oh, that might be 20th level.
No, I
Nakari,
don't
though.
actually. I don't.
Do you not?
Yeah, I
I
think-
swear. No, you
No.
don't. Okay, so in that case, let me roll this goddamn damage, you bitches. You take Nakari. You take 33 damage.
Sorry, what?
33 lightning damage. Because you failed this.
Ooh.
You succeeded the save.
Give me that,
And
sorry.
the Rock is also going to take 33 lightning damage as it sort of dodges out of the way, singeing the dragon. Like doesn't stop momentum. It's going to keep flying by. It seems like it's trying to turn around, but it hasn't yet. Are you going to try hooking on then, Henry? As it zooms by? Or-
I'm hooking on to
Okay.
it as it zooms by. Here's my decision though. Just I'm trying to decide if I want to climb onto its back and kill it, and then you guys pick me back up.
Might take a
No.
moment.
Are
or
we
two
still
to
on
kill it, and
telepathy?
also-
Well, if I'm on
I
its
have-
back, I think I can do like the snake thing, where you get right behind its head so it can't bite you. That's my theory, right?
Yes, you also took the damage, Hell. You took 33 lightning damage. Sorry, I forgot you didn't succeed the save. You can try that, though I will say it's a dragon and it's not a snake. Also a dragon made of bone. No muscles. More,
Yeah.
movement
you know what?
power.
I'm just gonna try and pull its head off. I don't know if the
Okay.
bones will detach, but maybe.
Alright, sure. Well, you need to actually grab on first.
All right.
As it's zooming by. So
Yeah.
make me just a straight d20 roll, please.
Greg, if this is a nat 20, I want you to cut its head off, please. Oh man.
You still get on. You hook onto it, and then it's going to fire. You're gonna climb up, right?
That's. Yeah, I say, Nakara, you be ready to catch me, and I start climbing up the rope. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Give me one moment.
And I'm going to spend a key to make that like I know it's not exactly the, I'm not really step of the winding, but I want to go faster up it,
Yeah, you go. You climb up and find yourself on its back. It can feel you on its back and is going to try and shake you off. Could you make me another dex save as you're sort of moving?
Can
up?
it be with proficiency? Because I've got it. Not proficiency, advantage. But I'm on the rope right now still, or am I on its back? Like I got onto its back.
you're on its back. Like
All right, and I've got a
you're
hook on it, so I
properly on
feel
its
like I
back.
should get some bonus for that. But is it a save?
You still have evasion, so it there's unless you roll a natural one, you're not. You're fine.
Yeah,
you
I'll be okay.
grip into his bones and the hook, and you continue moving along. Meanwhile, you two, do you want to do something? Do you want to make the rock follow the dragon, or are you just
I'm
hoping
gonna
that
have,
Henry
like,
doesn't die?
Flying underneath it, so if
Yeah.
Henry falls, so you can.
Yeah.
Could you
Yeah.
make me an animal handling check, Nakari, to try and make sure the rock is flying perfectly?
Nat 1 would have been awesome there. Great time for that.
It dies. Okay, yeah, pretty good job. There's a wobble every here and there, but overall it's pretty cool. And you feel relatively confident. Meanwhile, Henry, you climb up, and you're going to. Could you describe what you're trying to do? How you're trying to pull its head off?
Yeah. Let me. I'm gonna just do a flame tongue roll real quick to see if I have this one figured out yet. Because before I had it all messed up. Okay, I did get this one set up. Good. Okay. I'm going, but I can't do my unarmed strike stuff if I do that. So, how much is my unarmed strike damage at this point? I'm gonna roll that 2 real quick because it should be pretty high. It's yeah. So, I'm going to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unarmed strikes, I think.
Classic.
And that would be rolling against what, like, what dice was that? That was a D12, yeah, or no, that was a D8 plus 4. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna just unarmed strike it. I just start punching it in the head.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's gonna be 1, 2,
Oh wow. Wait, how did you?
3. It's flurry. I'm flurry of blowing. Flurry of blowing.
Yeah. I thought you rolled 2 nat 1s in a row, but I realized that was untrue.
Yeah.
So 2 of those attacks hit. As you thwunk, twunk, just fucking continue slapping him in the head. He is. It's like you can see it sort of start to sort of try and shake it off, but it's going to. Sorry, not shake it off. The head is sort of slightly detaching from the sheer amount of force you are putting on it, but it is going to.
And I am also going to spend a key and take the dodge bonus action there.
Okay. It is going to let out a massive roar that sort of pierces your. Could everyone make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yeah.
Does that include the rock? Yes.
It.
Oh shit.
Oh, not bad, you guys. It. Yes, it would include the rock as well. So the rock and Nakari succeed. Funnily enough, so Henry and Hel, you are both now frightened.
All right.
As your eardrums sort of pop and start bleeding, and you're like, "Wow, this is terrifying."
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to be it for now. You can make another, I'd say, 2 unarmed strike, unless you're flurry of blowing again.
I'm going to use my stillness of mind. I mean, we're not really in combat right now, even though we are. So
yeah, it's half combat. I didn't want to like do all
yeah,
the
no, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So we're
So
sort of just doing a back and
I
forth.
can use my bonus or my action to do stillness of mind and just be no longer frightened.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
Sure.
I'm going to pull out flame. No, that is my action. Okay. And then I guess I have to unarmed strike 2 more times. Yeah, I'm just gonna punch him 2 more times.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I also have a stupid idea.
Nice.
Okay.
How far away is the dragon thingy from us?
It's you guys are attempting to relatively successfully flying underneath it, try and catch Hayden. So the dragon itself would be about 20 feet above and to the right of you.
Oh, and Greg, let me tell you, both of those are stunning strikes. So roll Constitution checks, please.
Is Stunning Strike really not once a turn? I feel like Stunning Strike
You
has
know,
to be
it
once
might
a
be,
turn.
man. Let me see. No. When
If
you hit
not,
another creature
I'm
with a
making it
melee,
once a turn.
when you hit another creature with a melee weapon attack, you can spend 1 key point to attempt a stunning strike. That's all it is. It's just when you make a melee hit. Otherwise, it's not useless.
makes
But
me want to
otherwise, the
kill
whole
myself.
like fast punchy thing gets a lot less useful.
Yes. Alright, it's gonna make so Hel, what were you saying you wanted to do?
Can I transform into a giant spider and attempt to web it? Just
Can you shoot it like
sure,
a gun?
Why not? And that's what spiders do, right? What's your DC there, Hayden?
14.
Alright, no, it succeeds both.
I
It rolled a
figured.
23 and a 16.
Yeah. It was worth a try.
But okay, you can, yes, if you'd like to. So you see, Nakari, you're sort of watching, and I mean, you're not a drow, you're a Shadowkai. Sorry, I was very racist. So I was about to talk about drows and spiders, but you look.
Racist bitch.
Racist bastard. How could he? Greg is canceled.
You see these horrible spidery tendrils sort of reach out of Hell's back as her spine snaps backwards, and she quite grotesquely transforms into a giant spider and is going to do a web attack.
Yeah. So
All right.
5 to hit, and I don't have spider stats, so I'm just gonna type that.
Okay, I will turn you into a spider,
Oh,
but you
thank
can just
you.
pick the roll now.
I believe I have disadvantage because wisdom shit. Right.
Yeah, because you're frightened.
Yeah.
So first one would have hit. Unfortunately, second one does not, as you web it, but it goes straight through the bones as it does like a crazy triple backflip. Because that's just what they do. A giant spider, was it?
Yeah.
Giant spider. It always amazes me how far down S is in the alphabet. It's crazy.
It
Who
never
invented
amazes
that?
me.
Okay, Hayden. All right,
I
not
know
everyone's
the
as
alphabet.
smart as you.
And the alphabet can't surprise me
Hayden,
because I
no
know it
need to
already.
brag. So, Hell, you're a giant spider now. Congrats.
So you're a giant spider.
So, Henry, you thwack the Draco Lich in the head twice again, doing a massive pump and sort of like it's like unhinging it once more. It's now sort of like hanging. It's not really fully attached, but it is going to take its turn to snap its head around and try and bite at you as it sort of, with the momentum, flips it around.
Mm-hmm.
So that is going to be a 23 to hit.
Oddly enough, that hits, Greg.
Actually, I might roll it in Foundry because I was rolling it in 5e tools again. Lol. All right, that's instead a 32 to hit. Does that hit?
You know.
And then that's
Double
24
my AC,
piercing.
you stupid bastard.
24 piercing and 7 lightning damage.
7?
7.
7.
7.
7.
7 lightning damage.
And I don't get to like dodge that lightning damage, right? That doesn't apply. Like the evasion of his
No,
breath weapon.
it's not a dex save.
I didn't think so.
So, anyone else want to do anything?
I think
Nakari,
I have an idea.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this is a Draco Lich, so we can see inside of it, right?
Vaguely, yes.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my
say,
god, don't do this.
Hold on, Henry. Put my hand up and
Oh,
summon
no.
the relic staff.
Can I try to like put a web down there to just?
To stick it onto him.
You can try hold it on.
You could even just tie a relic sloth onto the rope and pull it down to the earth.
The relic sloth appears inside of its ribcage and is going to try and make a Constitution saving throw.
To not be sloth. I don't even know what like
to
the
just like not explode. Okay, it rolled a.
This is
18
maybe
on
the most
con
literal
save.
Constitution saving check or saving throw of all time.
Yeah. The rib cage sort of, you can hear cracks, and it sort of starts like denting in under the like weight of the rune sloth. But like he's okay, but he is definitely like faltering and starting to sort of dip as he has this big fat sloth in his body. Do you want to make your attack rolls, Henry?
Yeah. I want to use my sword this
Okay.
time.
Do your rolls then, bitch.
I can never remember. I'm able to take a single punch as my bonus action, right? If I use a monk weapon.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how it works. Okay.
Yes.
My short sword, I don't think is a monk weapon, unfortunately. No, it is.
No.
I got it bitten off.
It is?
Yeah. I got it bitten off
Yes,
specifically so that I could
you
use it in
did.
this way. Yes. So I'm going to swing it twice. And it is flame. Flame
Okay.
on.
Okay. First one is a miss. Second one is a hit. So, as you hit it, first time it tries to bite into it and you have this little battle, but you manage to pull it free and you just a large arcing slash sever the last little piece of bone that was keeping it, and the head starts dropping down. The dragon, however, continues to fly.
Can I try to
As-
Quick question.
wings?
The
yeah,
head,
make me a web attack, please. Daniel, what were you going to say?
the head. Is it flying close enough for me to put my hand out, open my arm of holding, and have a go into there?
Fuck you. That's stupid.
No, it is not flying nearly close enough for that, unfortunately. Unless your arms are about 40 feet long.
No, I don't think that.
No, but the wings might be. Run
Also,
down the
Hel,
wings.
you can make a wisdom saving throw and see if you're still frightened
Cool.
technically before you make that attack.
16?
Yes. No. I'll allow it. Though the attack does still miss, as you web into it again, but it's just not really sticking to the bone. You're like, what's wrong with my webs, man? The sloth is continuing to strike down. Henry and Akari, do you guys have any plans? Or as the... now really disoriented, it can no longer see. It can still survive without its head, but its eyes are still in its head, so it is like
I want to start
wobbling
hacking
around
at one of the
place.
wings.
Okay, sure, make me attack roll or two. Daniel.
As he's doing that, I would like to move out, so if it just drops straight down, it won't crush us.
Yeah, you can do that, right? Well, actually, yeah, no, you would be able to. It is also going to try and push you off as you're doing that, Henry. Neither of those hit, and as you're slashing away, could you make me another
No, wait.
Constitution saving
I'm
throw,
also
actually, this
punching.
time?
I'm also punching to take the wing off twice.
Dexterity. Okay.
I might
that does
literally
not
miss
hit.
every single attack. Yes, I missed the entire turn.
All right, make me some dex saves, please.
How many?
Christ. Just one, sorry.
might be it.
You grab onto the edge and you're dangling above the bird. You're a monk, so you still technically have evasion, so you didn't completely fall off, which you would have done.
Oh,
But
true.
you are grabbing on the side. So you can pull yourself up, or you can drop down to the bird.
I'm gonna swing myself up and just try one more time to take that wing off.
Okay, roll me hits.
Because I want it not flying anymore.
Can I try to web it once again?
You may, yes. Oh. It's a natural 20. Oh my god. These web rolls are not working out very
Really not
well. I'm sorry, Johanna. Have you rolled anything above a 10 on those web things?
I mean, I don't know. The last one where I had disadvantage was fine.
Well, yes,
Yeah,
the
it's true.
second one. So, I'll say, for the sake of coolness, the web lashes out at one of the wings, entrapping it, and it sort of stops and sort of gets stuck, not really being able to move. Meanwhile, Henry climbs himself up and starts hacking at it, and with one fell swoop cuts down the other wing. As one of them is webbed, unable to move, the other one is now falling into the sword sea to because you guys are technically flying right above the coast, and so his head has now fallen into the sea, and that wing is now falling into the sea. The carcass of the dragon starts falling. Daniel, Nakari, make me a animal handling check to try and push the rock out of the way as the thing is falling. Yes, Daniel.
question. Technically, I
No.
believe the rock can understand us, or like get simple commands.
Yes.
So if I say, "Don't get hit" and point at dragon,
Be more so. That would still be animal handling because you can say that sort of stuff, but also no. You need to really believe it. That's what the animal handling check is. Oh well, I mean, with absolute beauty, you swerve out of the way, and I was gonna make Henry roll an acrobatics check, but with that natural 20, you swerve in, and Henry, you easily grab onto the side, and manage to pull yourself up to the side. And as you see the body in a massive splash fall into the sea, you let out a sigh of relief.
Oh, damn it, like I had my grappling hook on him. That's why you always bring a second.
Man.
I reached in my bag, I've got another one.
So, are you guys gonna continue along up to Neverwinter?
Like a long rest.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah, you can do that with relative ease. As you guys, and that was like you guys arrive at late afternoon, in outside of Neverwinter itself. As you guys continue flying over the idyllic Sword Coast, which, as you get closer and closer to Neverwinter, becomes less and less sort of beautiful, and the Sword Coast that you remember becomes more burnt, more grey, more sad in general. The vibes are just a bit off. And as you fly closer to Neverwinter, Henry, you see the city that you grew up in, and the rest of you who work there for a year as professors. God, I forgot we did that. You see Neverwinter. You see Neverwinter Academy, but it is not the city you remember. Before it was a rebuilding city, a sort of center for hope, where people were regaining their lives from the eruption of the nearby volcano of Mount Hotenow and sort of moving into the previously destroyed areas. It's now somehow looks more destroyed and disheveled and gross than it did after the eruption. You see, even from a distance, especially with your oh wait, no, you don't have a spyglass because it costs $1,000. But you can see undead shambling through the streets. The few like mortals that you do see hanging around are mostly like keeping to themselves, sort of hiding. It's almost like mortals are second-class citizens to undead. Despite the undead seeming mostly not being intelligent, there's still just like constant fear of them as they sort of shamble through the streets, protecting it. As you guys fly over, are you guys? Where would you like to?
I
land?
would like to not
Whereabouts,
fly over
roughly?
this city that probably has the wild hunt in it.
Okay. So what would you be doing? Where would you land? There's the Neverwinter Wood around. It's up to you, gang. You'd be.
Does the academy look like
thereabouts.
it's crowded? Like there are other people there?
The academy actually looks to be mostly caved in and destroyed, something which it wasn't beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
At least the main building is. You're not sure, you can't quite see the specifics on the smaller buildings, but the main, like, massive building is, like, crumpled and ruined.
Yeah, I think we land like just outside of the town in the woods or something.
Yeah, you can do that.
What if the dragon comes back? We need to find the dragon, right?
Why?
Not the one we just fought, the one that took our brooms. And
Oh
maybe
my
he
God.
can help us.
That dragon is like most of the way to Longsaddle.
Oh yeah.
The dragon is, like, a while away.
Also,
Though
I'm
you
pretty
could
sure we could
always-
just take it. Like, it was like a young dragon, wasn't it?
It was a young no.
Green.
Was it emerald?
I think
Green. It was
just
a
green.
young green dragon,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was
He's 5 years
literally
older
it,
now.
like it wasn't canon at the time, but I've decided it's my head canon that just was the dragon from fucking
Vandover.
yeah, from Phandelver, because I think that's funny and cool. And we
No,
were in
no
the right
royal
area
canon,
for
but
it.
it is now. What's the name of the dragon in Phandelver?
I don't think it has a name.
Uh,
But point is, it's supposed to be taken by a bunch of like level 3 adventurers, so we could definitely handle it.
Yeah. It wasn't like you guys would have been able to
Venom Fang.
fight him, but you guys were like, no way.
Yeah, because we had
Big
just
fight,
lost to a
right?
dragon like a couple weeks earlier.
Yeah. Anyway, so you guys land in the woods, and are you going to set up camp? Do any perceiving? Do any searching around, or are you just marching straight to Neverwinter?
I think we should scout out like what it.
I think
genuinely
we
looks
wait
like.
till nighttime and we do assassin shit because that's my whole thing.
Yeah.
You would be arriving in late afternoon, so it'd only be a few hours before the sun sets.
Let's sunset and then we head in. I think.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you guys start scouting,
the rock
in,
stay?
could you? The rock, yes. The
Do we have
rock
any way of
stays
calling
until
it?
it dies. You do not have a way of calling it, no. Unless you
I'm going
fashion
to
a
take
way.
out my signal whistle and say, "Hey, if you hear this, blow.
Crack-a-cow!
Come to us
Right.
or try find us."
Greg,
Awooga!
quick question. Would you say that the rock speaks some sort of language?
No. Giant eagles do. They speak giant eagle. I don't believe rocks speak a language, though I may be wrong. No,
But
they do not
can they
speak any
understand a
language.
Can they understand one?
Well, then that
No.
kind of.
They can understand your very basic commands through the token. That's one of its magical properties. A general rock can understand anything, but it also can't speak a language. If
Yeah.
Daniel would have summoned a giant eagle, then that would understand giant eagle, but it does
Is that
not.
an actual language?
Yes.
Just giant
That
eagle.
only giant eagles know. Like, they have, basically, the idea is that they are smart enough to be able to talk to each other.
Wait, I'm
in
pretty
their
sure
own
Giant
language.
Eagle is a grocery store in the Midwest.
Classic.
Yeah, it is. It's in Ohio.
Um,
Well, I mean, it's more than just
is
Ohio.
that-
It's in Pennsylvania and stuff too. But Giant Eagle, weird.
Giant spider? Oh my god, all the D&D monsters. So, as you guys are scouting out, could you all make stealth checks for me, please?
I would like to just be invisible, so I don't. I guess I still have
yeah,
to roll
why
it, but I
not?
should have like quintuple advantage. Yeah.
You'll just have a low DC, so you can just roll straight still.
What the fuck? What?
Oh my god. Alright, well that's a 32 on stealth from Nakari. You guys start sneaking around the perimeter in the darkness. You can see there's still light from the city. It's not like completely dark, but there's definitely a sort of dark and gloomy atmosphere. As you guys sort of start sneaking around towards the walls.
We should all
You,
spend like 3 rations, right?
Oh yeah, do that. Yeah, spend 3 rations or good berries or whatever you want. Well, rations or good berries. I don't think there's anything else that would do that.
A long rest, right?
Mhm.
Yes,
some
you
point.
have since then.
Then I won't
You guys.
It has this listed as 2.4 miles. I can like scroll to make it bigger. I think.
What is where?
Shit is bizarre. So I'm about to accidentally place a minor illusion. I didn't mean to, but it's 4.8 miles by 5.6 miles. So
Wow, minor illusion. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, so you.
oh god,
Oh, that's massive.
I was trying to erase it.
It almost succeeded. There we go. They're gone. You guys feel the earth start rumbling beneath your feet, and you're like, "Oh, that's a bit strange," but it gets worse and
It's
worse
familiar,
before, like. Is it? Does the earth rumble beneath your feet often?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. You can feel the ground get like really violent, and the ground around you starts cracking. It's little cracks which start spreading. Can you all make me Constitution saving throws, please?
Constitution.
Just to stay standing, you know, nothing crazy.
No argument for
Can
that
it be
being
with
dex.
advantage?
Oh god.
Oh, can it? Can it be
Never
dex,
mind.
so-
I like it being a Constitution save. I prefer it being this way even.
Why is everything I roll so bad today?
Yeah, today has been a bad roll day. Nightcap and Nakari, you guys are fine. Hell, whoosh, poof, you fall over and take 8 bludgeoning damage as you fall onto like a jagged piece of rock, and everything is sort of becoming more jagged. The landscape is becoming more spiky, and you see.
Wait,
You're not
no.
sure if it's your
Sorry, go on.
eyes tricking you, but you swear the wall wasn't that high up before, and you look to the ground, and you can see as the entire city of Neverwinter starts rising up from inside of the ground. At this split moment, you have the option of trying to run it and grab on, or stay on the ground.
Oh, I'm running it and grabbing on. Well, I can run up
Running,
walls,
grabbing
so
on. I have climb speed.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm also grabbing on.
alright. Hell, make me an acrobatics check with disadvantage,
And
please.
this is
'cause
so
you
sad
have
because
fallen
help
onto
he has
the
a climbing
ground.
speed and I can run up walls, and
Can I
she has to
help her?
roll, and she's gonna roll a 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I help her?
Wait, can I?
Yes, you
Can I
can help
transform
her.
into a giant spider and just cling to the wall?
Yes, yeah. I'd say you could just roll a straight check then, because it would negate. So everyone roll straight checks, please, because you're helping her all around straight checks.
Straight checks. So
Acrobatics
Helping
or
us, like-
athletics if you
Wait,
want.
helping us hell or helping us?
Nakari is helping you.
Yeah, then I'm
Oh
not
my
doing the
gosh.
spider thing, so.
Okay, yeah.
that's
so
like
just
4
roll
nat
a-
20s
roll
for
a-
me this session.
So, you all manage to jump on, apart from Nakari, who runs and
Oh.
jumps and tries to grab on. And then Henry grabs onto him and pulls him off. Thanks to that natural 20. Isn't that handy?
you.
Also, there have been like so many natural 20s.
Yeah, it's
Like,
insane.
it's just it's so many. You hoist him up, and you guys watch as the ground below you starts getting further and further away, and you can feel everything shaking. You sort of have to grab onto the side of the wall as this city continues rising up to be well into the sky. And as you look down at the Sword Coast, which is oddly tranquil and beautiful, we are going to fade to black at this moment and wonder, what? And you guys have leveled up. Congratulations. You're level 12
Yes.
now. You've done it. Level 12. Hell yeah. That's what you get for pulling the head off a Draco Lich. You get level 12 for it.
I can take a
now
feat or an
Whimsy
ASI.
is-
What do I take, guys?
Sorry?
Feet all the way. Feet.
Gotta be a feat, right?
I
I could get
I
to the 20 decks though.
love
I could get to the
feat.
20 decks before we end the campaign though. That'd be so cool.
That would be kind of bussin'. What's your current dex?
18.
All right, okay. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna take a feat though. It's more fun.
It is more fun generally.
Especially if I can take like a stealth type feat, you know?
Whimsy is now 3 levels behind the rest of the party.
Oh no.
Is she with us, by the way? Like,
I think she's in the bag of holding.
She's sort of just
Mhm.
yeah, she's there. people who aren't there get in.
I think
instant
it, yeah,
plot armor where
I
they
think it's
don't take
generally
any
more fun
damage
if they just
or-
spawn in like a video game usually. Unless you're playing
Yeah,
like
yeah.
something darker, gritty type shit, you know?
Yeah, but if you're playing something dark and gritty, in the moment to play a misses a session, their character has to die.
Of course.
then
Because
they have
that's
to come
fun.
back with
That's
a
how
new
fun games
character.
are.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm going to be doing for my Pathfinder session. If any of you miss a single session, your character dies, and you have to bring a new one in when you want to come back.
Guys, should I take the high jumper feat?
Yes.
Lets you jump
That
That
higher.
would have been useful literally like 3
just
minutes ago.
now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, man.
So, how's Mark?
Why are you asking?
He's curious.
Well,
Aiden,
what do
did you know
expect me to
Johanna
say?
and Mark had bum sex?
We
Bro,
did
Know
not.
that, Aiden? Yeah,
They had
imagine having bum
intercourse.
sex. They had intercourse up the bum
We
and
did
down
not.
the bum as well. My father can hear me right now. He sleeps in the room across from me, and the walls are like paper thin, but that's okay. You know, things happen. At least he
Is-
knows I'm not having bum sex.
You could be.
Yeah, you never
I
said you
could be,
weren't.
for
Now
all you
you've
know.
said you weren't.
I could have been having bum sex all campaign. I mean, all session or all campaign. I mean, either way.
I don't know if that's true, but
You might get kicked off of YouTube. But
Ah, well, what can you do? Oh, wait, are we still? Agent, can we stop streaming now?
he's still streaming.
oh, hi Greg.
No, hey, how's it going?
Yeah, we're stopping the
Goodbye,
stream.
Wacko.
See you later, Wacko.
Goodbye, Wacko
Bye, thanks
followers.
for watching.
Goodbye.
We love you.
Peace out.